A1 Garage Door service today or schedule online at a1garage.com. Buy once and never worry again.
A1Garage.com. A1 from day one.
Reward yourself or someone else with a luxury pre-owned Rolex from International Diamond Center.
They're in pristine condition. Everything's been authenticated.
That's IDC's Brian LeClaire, who scours the world to find the highest quality Rolex timepieces. Immaculate, well cared for, flawless.
You're going to find that the quality and overall condition of the watches looks very much mint, the way that you'd want it. You're not going to see the difference when you shop at IDC between the ones that you'd get at your authorized dealer and what we have here.
And unlike the authorized Rolex dealers, IDC has all the models you want ready for purchase.
You want a Pepsi? We've got it. You want a Batman? We've got it. You want a Sprite? We've got it. You want a Bruce Wayne? We've got it. You want a Submariner All Gold? We've got it.
Exquisite pre-owned Rolex watches at the best prices you'll find anywhere.
We know what the pricing looks like in the marketplace around us, and we know that we completely obliterate the competition when it comes to the pricing.
Find the Rolex of your dreams today at International Diamond Center, Altamont Springs, Waterford Lakes, and Mall at Millennia.
Join Jim Colbert on The Jim Colbert Show for his Cigar of the Week segment every Friday afternoon at 3:45. You can pick up these featured cigars at all 3 Corona Cigar Company locations, Dr. Phillips, Heathrow, and downtown. Learn more at coronacigar.com.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Broadcasting live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Need help after an accident? Just call Mo. Learn more at JustCallMo.com or call 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station guaranteed human.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Money. M-O-N-E-Y. Money. Enter it now at realradio.fm and answer your phone if you get the call. Good luck.
Someone's going to get offended. It's just the way the world works. So to hopefully save everyone a little time and or energy, here's this. The opinions that you hear are those of the host and callers, and not those of iHeartMedia, its management, or advertisers. You are now listening to The Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
That's right, guys. Here we go on a Tuesday edition of the Jim Colbert Show. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate that, as we do every single day, and we do have a good program for you this afternoon. We will get you caught up on what's happening in the world, and we'll do that around 3:20 with JCS News. 3:45, it's the Froggers football follow-up. One of you guys out there is going to win a $25 gift card to Froggers Grill and Bar if you could choose the one member of the show that had the most picks right this weekend in NFL action. 4 o'clock is What You Do That's New. We'll go over the listener choice of Florida Man.
Oh, man.
The HBO show focused on people from Florida. And let me tell you, bro, this is episode 1.
Season 1?
Season 1, and they just kicked a 75-yarder. Holy S. 5 o'clock hour, County Commissioner Amy Lockhart joins us to talk about busing and the Scout program. We'll do trivia as well. Plus, we'll end it up with It's Only Money. You heard it here first. Your calls and texts and talkbacks all day long. Welcome to the show. I'm Jim. To my left, my lovely and very dangerous co-host, Ms. Deb Roberts.
Hello there.
Straight ahead producer, Jack Bradshaw.
Good afternoon.
407-916-1041. Text us, 77031. Find us easily on social. Instagram, Facebook, at The Jim Colbert Show. On X, just at Jim Colbert Show. All day, every day, JimColbertLive.com. You can also watch the show, realradio.fm/watch. That goes right there. Our question of the day will be up in just a bit, where you can get involved with that. And if you'd like to send a talk back, that's easy as well. Grab the iHeartRadio app, go to Real Radio, and use that mic to send your comment over to Jack. We will get you on the air. Your 3 o'clock keyword is money, M-O-N-E-Y, and the server is fixed, so it will work. You can go straight to realradio.fm, send that off for your chance at $1,000. Is that not accurate?
Oh, no, it's accurate. What annoys the hell out of me is this morning when it still wasn't working, I'm like, all right, well, let me submit a ticket. It's probably like half the company that's dealing with this. And they're like, oh, yeah, we'll get right on that. And then they fix it. I'm like, you son of a bitch. No one knew. No one else.
Wow.
It's me to tell you guys.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
man.
So, again, that's realradio.fm. Just send off the keyword money for your chance at $1,000. How you guys doing today?
This is why we can't have nice things,
That's
Jack.
right. Happy birthday, young lady.
Happy birthday!
How about that? How about that? Now, today is not your official birthday. It's in the next few days, but you were
It's actually on Friday.
going to take some time off for your birthday, like
yeah.
you do every single year.
I do, except this year we're not going to be traveling
That's better.
because there's a very expensive thing on the horizon called a wedding.
Yes. I can't believe you're paying for mine. That's great. Yeah. You know, we paid for ours as well. And I think most people, like, especially with if you go through a second marriage kind of thing, I think it's pretty common, you know, that you have to finance that yourself. And man, you find out in a second how expensive stuff is. And I think here in the state of Florida, I don't know if this is a national thing, just because Florida is Florida, if everything here is more expensive. But Jesus H, I told my wife about 2 years ago, I'm like, we are in the wrong business.
Right.
You know, and we even had a conversation. You know, there's this place out in, I believe, Osteen. And it's like this barn setup where these people have this big piece of property, and they built this giant like barn. And basically it is to have weddings. There's a name for it. I think it's called like the Woods or the Barn or something like that.
Okay.
And all it does is host wedding events for people who don't mind that country outdoor kind of feel, right?
Yeah, my niece got married in just north of Pittsburgh in a barn wedding.
Yeah. Man, that is a business
Yeah,
now.
they
Like
turn
people
them
are
into venues.
they're buying these really rural pieces of property that don't cost a whole bunch per acre.
You got parking built in.
That's right. You go out there and you build your infrastructure.
Yeah, you
Again,
do.
not super expensive. I think even this place has like 2 cottages on property, one for the groom, one for the bride to get ready, and then they do their thing. All of the party happens right there because
Wow.
you're getting married in the same spot that you're having your reception. And that's, I mean, and from what last I heard, that place was like booked solid for months in advance, like for the weekend. So congratulations.
Thank you. So we're going to keep it close to home for this
Good for
birthday.
you. Good for you. Well, happy birthday. How does 48 feel?
You're a good, smart man. That's not what you told me before the microphones went on.
And you can't say that. Come on. That's friend stuff. We can't. I can't, because if we say that out loud, people will think I'm the biggest ass that ever walked. They already believe it.
Shocker.
Yeah. All right, 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. I actually had to apologize for the insensitivity of my gift. But Jack
Oh,
and I,
no, not at all.
But, you know, the funny thing is like, if you're friends, and we are very good friends, that we do something that's more than just the easiest way out. Jack and I had a conversation yesterday about what we were going to get and what we're going to do. Ross is not in this because he's not in until Thursday.
Right.
And we both kind of came to the conclusion that we thought, with everything coming up, that money would just be the best offering. So I hope you don't think that's us not thinking about you personally.
Make it rain, gentlemen. Make it rain.
I should have done that. I should have just.
Yeah, well, I would have gone
you'd have
after
done it?
every
All right.
single one of them.
All right, very good.
Yeah, no, not insensitive at all. Because what that does is your gift says, hey, we recognize that you have this huge expense coming up very, very soon in your life. And, you know, what am I going to do with another toaster or
Right,
another
yeah.
miniature project?
And you can put that stuff on your wedding, your list.
Yeah, exactly.
So you don't have to do it. You know, I just thought the money would be a better thing. So
It is.
Jack gave her
Thank you.
$10,000. I gave her $2. But congratulations, happy birthday!
Thank you.
Is it weird having your birthday like in the beginning of the year like this?
You know,
Because mine's at the very end, and it's in the same month of Christmas. So there's that all that going
you
around.
have
then.
almost like outside of Jack, who's April, you know, Ross
Right,
is
right.
July. Yours is like that last birthday where it's still your birthday, but it's in that time of the year when everyone is looking forward to the holidays, and we've just gotten past Thanksgiving.
2 weeks after Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
2 weeks before Christmas,
It's
or 3
not
weeks.
close enough to Christmas where you
Right.
get the joint gift,
Yeah.
although we have thought about it so many times.
Oh yeah, it's exactly 3 weeks in front of Christmas.
Yeah, see,
exactly. So
So you're right in the heart of that great holiday season, whereas my birthday lands right when all the bills from Christmas are arriving.
The credit card bills hit.
Everybody's been back to work for a week or two, and you're miserable because
Right.
you're looking at the calendar, and the next time you get off is Easter.
Right. Yeah.
You know, you're fat, unhappy, and broke. So it hasn't been the best time of the year to have a birthday.
That's not the triumvirate of wellness now, is it?
No.
By the way, shout out to Publix, man. You know, we give Publix a little bit of a heat, but man, they got like a pumpkin spice cake with cream cheese icing. Yeah, damn.
Well, I mean, the products are great. You just have to need a cosigner to get them.
Exactly right. Exactly. You need an allowance to get a shot per diem. But
You
yeah,
might
man.
want to sell your plasma.
So
but,
good.
Yeah, thank you guys. I really
Well, happy
appreciate it.
birthday. You're the sweetest.
You completely surprised me. I did not expect it today.
You're such a liar.
No, I didn't. I truly, I thought if anything, it would be Monday.
That's see.
That's
that
what
was that's what we surmise, and we're
Right.
like, well, we get it early. She's not expecting it today, she'll probably expect Monday because we always pretend like, oh, we forgot.
Right.
you know.
I didn't know it was your birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah, right. Jack got me into it. I was going to wait till Thursday or that next Monday, but Jack's right. He goes, well, this is closer to her actual birthday,
Right.
and it's the week of rather than the week after, and he's 100% right, so I agreed.
And then, then you guys don't go into your weekend worrying about, okay, I got to remember to get something else on a Monday.
Right.
When you're already hopping and skipping to get into work.
Right, yeah, right.
Speaking of selling plasma, what do you think about that as a side hustle?
For whom?
For anyone.
Well, I don't know. I don't know anything about selling
We just
plasma.
got the contract for the reception side. I don't know if it's going to be that expensive.
Okay. How often can you do it?
I think
It's every 3 weeks or something, isn't
I think
it?
it might be every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks?
And I think you get like $150.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
How
I
long-
knew plenty of people
Hold
who
up.
that's how they made their bills stretch was they would.
Hold up.
Yeah, especially if you're younger and you go in and sell your plasma.
Well, hold on. Is young plasma better than old plasma?
Oh, buddy.
You don't even know. I knew immediately you're BSing. You. Oh my God, you're the worst.
But it made you look it up. And me too, is old plasma.
That's
As-
what if I had a band, it would be called Old Plasma.
Yeah, it's broken in. It's got a few more miles on it.
Exactly.
There's a place like a mile from me, maybe a little more, but it's pretty close. It's around the corner.
It says compensation per donation varies by center, Jack. But how much did you say?
$150. And now I thought the person I was talking to said they do it every week.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
A texter says you can do it every 4 days. And someone says twice a week, they get about $500 a month.
Is this how you're planning to fund your retirement?
I'm wondering. As a side hustle. I mean, I already donate blood. I mean,
Okay, hold on.
saving lives, making money. What's the difference?
It says you can often earn between $500 and $800 in your first month by completing a series of donations, typically 8 visits. Monthly earnings for regulars, consistent donors typically make between $300 and $500 per month. The FDA allows up to 2 donations within a 7-day period, so you can donate 8 times a month.
How about that?
How about
Damn.
that? Yeah, that's insane. I did not know that.
Somebody just texted and said, sadly, a lot of drug users do it for money.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they do.
I want clean needles.
Yeah.
I'll bring my own. Someone else says twice a week. It's about $120 a week. Three times a week for this person at $620 per month.
How long does it take to do it?
That's a legit question.
Yeah, how long?
Well, one thing that's taken me by surprise is how many of our listeners have firsthand
I
knowledge.
know.
of it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Trust me when I tell you, they probably do. Oh my goodness. It takes about an hour to an hour and a half.
Yeah.
But your first donation can take up to 2 hours because of extra screening.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Wow. Incredible.
As they check out your wrinkly ass plasma.
Oh, yeah. My plasma's bald. even my plasma is a hairless pooch. A bunch of stuff to talk about today. Of course, we are doing the Froggers football follow-up. We will talk about the What'd You Do That's New, the Gator Man, or the Florida Man, which is the episode in season 1. It's called Gator.
It's Florida Man. It's the name of the series.
HBO Max.
Gator is season 1, episode 1. And boy, they hit it out of the park in their first episode.
They could not have picked a better Florida man.
You couldn't have baited the hook.
Don't say that.
with better bait than this guy that they feature in this show.
Oh, Eric.
I'm related to about 5 Erics. Just give you a heads up. City Commissioner Amy Lockhart, she's from Seminole County. She'll be in today to talk about busing and the Scout program. That's their electric vehicle program. Very interesting stuff. We think that's relevant because we know for a fact that if these are successful in these communities around Central Florida, more than likely you can see other communities reach out, like the Cocoa Beach area and Cocoa Village area and things of that nature.
Yeah, they're having some growing pains, though.
They are.
Yeah.
It's only Money today. Bratcher Brown back with us. Scott will be back from vacation next week. And, of course, we'll do You Heard It Here first. I started watching a show last night that when I went to the Golden Globes, my wife came home last night from a trip, so we wanted something new. We just finished up the Beast and Me, so we were like on the heat of that. We're ready for another great episodic show, so what better place to go to find one than the Golden Globes, because that was part of it. Started watching Dying for Sex last night.
Oh, there you go.
With Michelle Williams. For people who do not know, she discovers she has stage 4 bone cancer. that metastasized from her breast cancer, and she has a finite time to live. Decided that she'd only slept with one person in her life. She was about to stretch it out a little bit, see what's going on. And I don't mean that literally. I mean, she was just going to go out there and see what's going on with her sex life. Watched 2 episodes of that last night. Very interesting shows. We have that to talk about a little bit later.
By the way, she won the Golden Globe for Best Actress.
She did.
Yeah.
And I don't agree with it. I mean, even just from episode 1, I thought Claire Danes' performance in The Beast in Me was a better performance altogether, but I haven't only seen 1 episode of the show. So we'll keep checking it out for sure. So that's plus so much other stuff to talk about today. What do you got for news today?
Well, for news, we're going to talk about Florida's governor delivering his final State of the State address. Meanwhile, a political analyst is questioning Deming's fundraising efforts. There's quite a disparity in those numbers there.
Really?
Oh, and a viral press conference moment sparks debate. We'll talk about that and more coming up next during JCS News.
All right, don't forget your 3 o'clock keyword is money. That's MONEY. Slide over to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. We'll be back in a sec with Deb's News and more of the Jim Colbert Show. Stay put.
Real Radio is
Monsters in the Morning.
Man, like we were just messing around about the chicken, and he got really angry. I was like,
Okay.
I was just playing with Ryan.
I honestly did get mad about that because Ryan was making me mad. Because everything I said, he was poo-pooing on, and I was really getting ticked off. Now, that might be because I was worried about my wiener.
The Monsters in the Morning.
Real Radio 104.1.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Afternoon slowdowns are starting to pile up in some familiar areas. You're not going to run into any surprises slowing you down or tying you up. Although we do have an accident off to the shoulder on I-4 westbound before you head over St. John's River Bridge. Emergency crews are on the roadways there. Traffic's starting to pile up heading through the city near 408. There's slowdowns through that amusement park area. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Duke's Mayo. Duke's, it's got twang.
This is the Duke's country song. It's a song about good mayo. Duke's Mayo. It'll make any dish sing. Get Duke's Mayo in store. It's got twang.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by Tools Ace Hardware.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Good news. We offer HELOCs and home equity lines of credit with scores as low as 640. Find out if you're qualified today at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
With thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
Second opinions.
You get them with your health.
So why not with your wealth?
Your stock market investments deserve a second opinion.
At Henyon & Walsh, it only takes a second
to schedule your free second opinion.
Go online and search for Henyon & Walsh, the second opinion people. Investing involves risk, including the possible loss of principal. Advisory services provided by Henyon & Walsh Asset Management. Securities offered by Henyon & Walsh Inc. Member FINRA SIPC.
Hey Orlando, Joe Rossi here for Greenway Kia. It's a new year, and that means a new opportunity to get more for your trade. Listen, the value of your trade can differ by thousands depending upon where you go. At Greenway Kia, over 40 Greenway dealerships compete to buy your trade, and that competition could put up to $10,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value in your pocket. Start the year ahead at greenwaykias.com or visit one of our 3 metro area locations today. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
Negative equity refinance expires 2/5/26.
Hey, Russ Rollins here. Guys, you know what? If your T is low, you got low testosterone, it's time to get your edge back with Red Mountain Weight Loss. And if you get Red Mountain Weight Loss and get on testosterone therapy, they're going to give you 1 month of a GLP-1 weight loss medication for absolutely free. That's a $299 value. Hey, man, it's worth it. If you're getting older, it doesn't mean that you got to, feel old. Prescription testosterone restores your get up and go, and it'll have you feeling like you're 20 again. Gain more muscle and, less effort in the gym. You're going to feel better. You're going to sleep better, and you're going to love a little bit better, if you know what I mean. It's Red Mountain Weight Loss. Don't be fooled. Nothing boosts testosterone like actual testosterone. It's a game changer, and you're going to look better, and you're going to lose weight. And remember, you get a combo of testosterone and a GLP-1. It will burn that belly fat, and you're going to get ripped. So this month, get your free GLP-1 medication, a $299 value when you start testosterone therapy only at Red Mountain Weight Loss. Book your video appointment today. Go to redmountainweightloss.com or dial pound 250 on your phone and say the keyword Red Mountain.
Ugh, time to clean out the gutters again.
But I don't want you climbing that ladder.
Time to call Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection company. Leaf Filter's trusted pros will not only clean your gutters for you, they'll realign and seal your gutters and install Leaf Filter. With Leaf Filter, you'll never have to clean out your gutters again.
Wait, never again?
Never again. Because Leaf Filter's surgical-grade stainless steel micro mesh is fine enough to block even tiny debris like pine needles and pollen while still letting rainwater flow through. Leaf Filter works so well, it's backed by a lifetime warranty. Plus, when you go to leaffilter.com/block, you'll get a free gutter inspection and up to 30% off.
Wow. So no more climbing that ladder.
How do I sign up?
To get this special radio offer, go to leaffilter.com/block for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leaffilter.com/block for up to 30% off. leaffilter.com/block.
Do you want free internet forever? Yeah, we thought so. That's why Spectrum is giving you just that. Free fiber-powered internet forever when you switch and get 4 mobile lines from Spectrum. No internet bills, no taxes, no late fees. Just fast fiber-powered internet. Call 833-901-0178 to find out how. But hurry, this deal won't last forever. Once more, 833-901-0178. Or visit spectrum.com/freeforever to learn more.
As a mom, comforting my family is what I do best. Vicks Vapor Stick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks vapors in an easy-to-apply stick, and it dries fast, so there's no mess. I use it to comfort myself and my family.
Thanks, Mom.
Vicks Vapo Stick, soothing comfort for the whole family. And try Vicks Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks vapors when you need more comfort for yourself. Use as directed.
Pizza's here.
Oh, great. I'd love some, but I'm worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose, oily stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Hear that? That's Mike. He took ZzzQuil Pure Z's, so now he's sleeping soundly on a Sunday night. ZzzQuil Pure Z's are fast-acting melatonin gummies with a complementary botanical blend to help Mike get the sleep he needs to wake up refreshed and ready to conquer Monday.
Let's do this Monday.
ZzzQuil Pure Z's, just for sleep. Really great sleep. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Use as directed.
This hour of programming is brought to you by My Home Builders Network. Need new windows? Then you need Mike and his team at hbnusa.com.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Hey guys, so to make ends meet, I have to donate plasma. You can donate twice a week. It's Saturday to Friday is when their week is. And you get it based off of your weight. So there's skinny plasma and fat plasma. So if you're fatter, you get 130 a week. You get 50 on the first and 80 on the second, at least for the location that Jack is talking about.
Well, birthday girl. Makes me want to mosey on down there and snatch up a handful of, you know the rest. I see you grinning through the radio. Happy birthday, pretty lady.
Thank
Y'all
you,
have
cowboy.
a good day. Adios.
Haven't heard that in a long
that's
time.
Great. That's awesome.
That is awesome. Thank you.
All right, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. If you'd like to wish Deb a happy birthday, you can do that via text, or you can do it via talkback. We'll do that. 77031 is how you text us. Talkbacks are easy as well. Just grab that iHeartRadio app, go to Real Radio. There's a little mic there. Use that to record and send your comment over to Jack. And while you're there, please make us your #1 preset. That helps us out quite a bit, guys.
Yes, please, please, please.
I'm Jim. There's Jack, and Deb has your news.
It's time for JCS News.
Wow, is this
guy got to put his name on everything?
It's in my contract, dude.
Here's the news on the Jim Colbert Show.
And JCS News is brought to you by that mortgage guy, Don. All right, Florida lawmakers are convening in Tallahassee today for the beginning of the 2026 legislative session.
The Florida House stands ready to work with anyone who is willing to put the needs of our state first.
This year, I look forward to providing voters the opportunity to pass meaningful property tax relief.
House Speaker Daniel Perez and Senate President Ben Albritton telling the members of their chambers that affordability is top of mind for Floridians. The session will end in March, and the governor has already called for a special session on redistricting in April. All right, a Florida congressman is not running for another term. I was actually kind of surprised to see that Republican Neil Dunn, who represents the Panama City and Tallahassee areas, says he's leaving after 5 terms in the House.
Jeez.
Yeah, Dunn, a 72-year-old physician, veteran, and Army surgeon, says, quote, the time has come to pass the torch to new conservative leaders, end quote, and return to Panama City to spend time with family. Governor DeSantis has called again that redistricting special session for April that could affect the makeup of Dunn's district heading into the future.
Yeah.
But again, another senior Florida lawmaker who's like, yeah, no, I'm going to sit this next election cycle out.
I'll watch him over here.
Thanks. All right. Governor Ron DeSantis is highlighting all of his accomplishments over the past 8 years as he gives his final State of the State address. He said he's proud he's made Florida the state of law and order.
We are showing that it can be done. We're proving that freedom can be preserved, that order can be maintained, that opportunity can be expanded, and that self-government can, in fact, endure.
Now, DeSantis has set his sights on eliminating property taxes as well as vehicle registration, creating an AI Bill of Rights, beefing up the Rainy Day Fund, educating over indoctrinating, and nabbing illegal aliens. How do you feel about that?
It's all nice when you say that real fast, but obviously it's like, okay, would you like to not have property taxes? Yes. But
how are you going to pay for it? Who's going to suffer for it?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
But I think
are we going to lose services?
Yeah, they're supposed to have an omission for the part of the taxes that supports schools, what I read today.
Yeah.
Well, I remember when the League of Cities had someone speak in Tallahassee, and they were talking about the amount of municipalities that just will not be able to make up the shortfall.
Right, yeah.
And, the Rainy Day Fund at the state, I don't know if they have that kind of money to keep the municipalities floating for years to come.
And it seems, how do you grow the Rainy Day Fund and finance and subsidize all the cuts you want to make?
Especially if you're going to get rid of the toll roads and the vehicle registration.
All of that stuff.
All of that stuff.
I mean, I want to pay less too, but we pay these things to get certain services and for a certain quality of life.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that going to suffer?
And that's our, especially, my fiance works for a city.
Yeah.
We kind of need that salary.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone's aware, but
it'd be nice.
You make radio money. Though.
Yeah.
Come on, girl.
So we really need that money. All right. Jerry Demings' fundraising efforts in the governor's race needs to show significant improvement. That's what University of South Florida political analyst Dr. Susan McManus said yesterday. The Orange County mayor is running for the Democratic nomination. Records show he raised over $300,000.
That's not a lot.
No, while former Congressman David Jolly, how much has he raised?
$3 million.
Well,
there you go, Jack.
I was going to say he's connected, so it's
$3 million.
Wow.
Yeah. So McManus tells the Orlando Sentinel that Demings has about a month to make a big splash, and there will be a sense of urgency until the next fundraising report is due.
Wow.
Yeah. So
that's kind of shocking, actually.
It is, but I don't know.
$300K?
But outside of the Central Florida, does anybody know who Jerry Demings is?
Yeah, no, not really. I mean, they probably know more about his wife than him. Yeah,
exactly. So that really, because in politics in this day and age, what $300,000 is going to buy you one television schedule of commercials?
That is nothing.
That's nothing. Exactly. All right. A former Bay County official can claim victory in a legal battle with a streaming giant. A judge Friday sided with former county commissioner Tommy Ham in his lawsuit against Netflix. Hamm is suing the company for how it portrayed him in a documentary called Immigration Nation. Hamm claims the film inaccurately portrayed him as exploiting illegal immigrants who were working for his construction company. The judge sided with him in ruling the filmmakers acted with malice.
Wow.
So the ruling means the case can go to trial, and Hamm tells News 13 he looks forward to his day in court.
And by that, he means to settle. That's what he looks forward to, because now he has the leverage to settle. He can go to him and go, well, how much is really horrible publicity worth, and then move forward.
And was that Netflix produced, or just it's something that aired on Netflix? Because I think that makes a difference, right?
I would imagine
it's
it does.
the producer you have to go after.
Yeah, but again, isn't that slander and libel one of the hardest things we're told is the hardest to prove?
It is, but the judge allowing it to move forward says that they have enough evidence to at least make a compelling argument, and sometimes it's just dependent on the jury at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
It's on a bench trial, yeah.
So if it does go to trial, looks like he will get his day in court. All right, protests are expected today as Customs and Border Protection plans a recruitment event. CBP won't even publicly say where the event is being held, but protests are planned at the Carolyn Park Hilton in St. Petersburg today and tomorrow. One protest organizer tells the Tampa Bay Times they plan to be visible and peaceful. Like I said, venue details will only be shared after registration, with demonstrators planning to gather in Tampa and St. Pete, citing concerns over immigration enforcement tactics. You know, this is interesting because I don't remember these kinds of stories. They're not necessarily very prevalent, but this is the second or third tragic case of this I've heard this year in Florida, and it seems to be relatively new. Unfortunately, a 14-year-old boy has died, and another is critically hurt after a sand tunnel collapsed in Citrus County over the weekend.
Remember like 2 summers ago, there was like a spate of these things where it seemed like every other weekend there was somebody dying in a sand tunnel where they're tunneling through the dunes or on the beach building, and then they just get swallowed up.
And one of them was a family who was visiting Florida, and so much so that they now have like emergency signage at the beach, so that if families go to the beach, there's signage saying, listen, don't dig a deep hole thinking that it's just sand and it's real innocuous. Deputies say the teens had been digging in sugar sand at Sportsman Park in Inverness. Sugar sand even worse because, of course, it's...
Yeah, it just doesn't congeal or not congeal. It doesn't pack up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When the hole caved in, trapping the boys several feet underground, first responders pulled them out and rushed them to the hospital, but one did not survive.
Wow.
The Citrus County Sheriff's Office calls it a heartbreaking loss and asks the community to keep the surviving child and their loved ones in their thoughts.
Crazy.
A vote today could lead to a new park in Orange County. The school board is expected to vote to sell Fort Gatlin to an anonymous buyer who will then donate it to the county. Fort Gatlin was the site of Orlando's first settlement in what year?
Oh, my goodness. 17... What do you mean, first settlement? Like settlement from, or you mean settlement altogether?
Well, I just have Fort Gatlin was the site of Orlando's first settlement in this year.
1795.
1794.
1838.
That's what you get, Bradshaw, for smirking, you elite ass.
I threw you off your game.
You did. It worked for a minute. Then I had to regather and let my logic take over. You son of a bitch almost got me.
Now, and the county, like I said, plans to turn it into a public park. The county commission has to approve a zoning change before the park can be built, though. District 3 Commissioner Myra Uribe tells Spectrum News 13 there are a lot of vested parties who are going to make sure this is done the right way. Happy to hear that. All right, do not follow this next person's lead. Police in Seminole County are using a recent traffic stop, actually Orange County, to remind drivers of a new law. Altamont Springs Police announced yesterday a man was pulled over last week on Ronald Reagan Boulevard for having an obscured license plate.
Oh, yeah.
Now, before you think, wait, is my football frame of my favorite team, is that what they're talking about? No.
No, player, that ain't it.
No. The ASPD says the driver had a remote-controlled device in the car.
Felony now.
That hides the license plate. Yep, exactly. And a law that...
you're up to... You got that. You're up to no good.
Seriously.
Yeah. That's a felony now. They just changed that. Not even, 6 months ago?
Yeah, exactly. I think it went into effect January 1st. One of those news... Oh, back in October, actually.
Yeah, there
Unless you're James Bond. I think he's the only one
Right.
allowed to have the rotating plate.
Exactly.
Everyone else, you're up to no good.
You're up to no good. You're skipping tolls. You're doing something.
Right. Yeah, what is the excuse for having one of those things if you're just kind of cooling?
Right, exactly.
Nobody's doing it. You know what I'm going to do just for fun?
Right. Real quick, yeah, it's the law that went into effect in October, makes those devices not only illegal, but as Jimmy just said, a felony. So police seized the device and gave the driver a criminal citation.
Wow.
All right, getting ready for the coldest air of the year, of the season, of probably a while. That's coming on Friday morning. So Central Florida is preparing for the coldest air of the season with several cold weather shelters opening ahead of this week's snap, including in Osceola County. Lynx buses will provide free transportation to shelters, and pets can be taken to Osceola Animal Services. The cold weather protocol activates when temperatures drop below 42 degrees. The shelters are expected to be open from Thursday through Sunday.
Yeah, the highs for Thursday and Friday here in Central Florida are 57 and 56, respectively. The lows are going down Thursday night. It will be 32.
Yep.
So if you live in the northern areas of Orlando, like Deb and I do up in Lake County, and you have some sensitive foliage, you may want to make some plans for that.
Yep, you're going to need to cover your plants, bring your pets inside.
Yeah.
No hard freeze that I've heard anywhere, but like you just said, if you've got vegetation, maybe you've just planted or whatever.
Yeah, only one day over the next 8 days is going to be over 70 degrees as a high. Yeah, it's going to be chilly.
all right.
Maybe I don't know, maybe a precursor for the last blast. Who knows?
That's okay, right? We'll need to
nothing wrong with
remember this in the middle of August.
Right.
All right. We hear about stores closing locations all the time, but not this one. Target is opening a new store near the Orlando International Airport. Kind of surprising, right? They've been struggling lately. But the new location on Lake Nona Boulevard is part of the store's plans to open 300 locations over the next decade. The opening date has not been announced yet.
Interesting.
And there was a furniture store that just announced that it's closing all of its locations. American Signature Furniture.
Oh, American Signature, really? I didn't see that.
They're closing all their last 80 locations. So if you're in the market for you need furniture.
There's one a couple miles from here in Altamont, and I just
Altamont.
drove by. I saw the giant going out of business sign.
Yeah, exactly. So if you're in the market for furniture, that would be the place to hit up.
And that's interesting. I don't know much about the furniture trade. I've only heard that, if you're going to buy furniture, go to the Carolinas because you can buy it directly from the manufacturer and save a bunch of money. And I know people who've done that. They take a U-Haul up there and save like $1,000, $1,500 on their furniture. But it's interesting because Trump just announced, not even like 2 or 3 weeks ago, that he was going to either lower or omit the tariff for furniture. So I wonder if that, the tariff that was on furniture or on the woods or any of the processes to make furniture. Look, again, I don't know much about it, but I wonder if that had a detrimental effect and then it just kind of went too long.
Now, I know I'm good and lazy, but I think I'd rather drive over to American Signature Furniture over in Altamont and save the trip to North Carolina for another time.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this is not a going out of business thing. In North Carolina, you can get. My sister actually did that. Got some nice stuff up there.
Yeah,
for
exactly.
No money.
All right, there are calls for St. Augustine to ban horse-drawn carriage rides.
Yeah.
Residents who oppose carriage rides went before the city commission yesterday. They say carriage rides are cruel to the horses because they're pulling heavy loads on pavement. No decision was made yesterday, and the discussions will continue.
I will tell you, when you're up there and you see them line up because they do it right by the Bridge of Lions. It doesn't look like a good life for the horse.
Doesn't.
It just doesn't look like a good life. The horse does not look happy. It really is. I've never done one for that very reason. I can't support it.
I did.
Really?
33 years ago. Yeah. And ever since then, it's kind of like the carriage horses in New York.
They do them in New Orleans as well, and it's the same
Savannah.
thing. Yeah, it's just, God almighty, it just doesn't look. Now, the horses in New Orleans, it's kind of cool because they actually have a built-in area with troughs. So when the horses come up, they're taken care of quite well there, but the ones in St. Augustine, the last I saw them, it just doesn't look like a happy existence for the animal.
And hell, check out the stables they're kept in New York City. Oh, it's terrible.
Isn't it? Yeah.
It really is. I'm with you.
Are those the ones to Central Park?
Yeah, Central Park. So, I'm with you on that one. There's other ways, right?
Yeah.
You have these great old cars that can do an electric battery.
Yeah.
And you don't have to worry about the horse apples.
Yeah,
and
I guess they're leaning on the romantic aspect of it being that thing, like, the whole sound and I don't know though, man.
You bunch of libtards.
I know, yeah, listen to me. Who didn't see that coming?
It's a horse.
The dude with 4 cats.
What?
This country was built on the backs of horses.
You're right.
That's right, but we don't need to break their backs anymore.
Most important animal in U.S. history.
All right, sticking up in the northeast of Florida, what?
I'm wondering. That's a good. I guess it would be.
Well, you could
right?
say, yeah, it's the most important animal in U.S. history.
Outside of the buffalo?
Buffalo, they slaughtered. They killed all the
Yeah.
buffalo to keep the Indians from eating because they relied on the buffaloes so much for their culture. That's why we killed them all. We slaughtered millions of buffaloes trying to run the Native Americans out of our country.
Is there a
Out
more
of our country, that's cute.
Get
out of their country, I should say.
I'm not
yes.
going to be born for a couple hundred years, but I want you off
Exactly.
my land.
All right.
Get out of here, Redskin.
Staying up in Northeast Florida, a Jacksonville Jaguars press conference is sparking national debate, actually. Jacksonville Free Press reporter Lynn Jones-Turpin went viral after offering words of encouragement to head coach Liam Cohn following Sunday's playoff loss to Buffalo. Instead of asking a question, if you haven't heard the audio, here it
I
is.
want to tell you, congratulations on your success, young man.
Thank
you. Hold your head up, all right? You guys have had a most magnificent season. Thank you. And you did a great job out there today. So you just hold your head up, okay? Thank and you, ladies ma'am. and gentlemen, Duval, you the one, all right? You keep it going. We got another season, okay? I appreciate Take care and much continued success to you and the entire team.
Thank you, ma'am.
Duval.
I heard that this morning, and I swear to God, I went outside and punched a tree. I was like, I'm ready to go. Like, if they don't walk that woman into every NFL locker room or into every Jags game over the locker room and have her give a speech to that team to get their asses on fire, dude, somebody up there in PR does not know what they're doing.
Well, some praise the exchange. Oh, Duval. Some praised the exchange as heartfelt, while others called it unprofessional,
Get outta
including the AP reporter who is stationed up in Jacksonville, called it fake media, said it made a mockery of everything.
Who cares? Shut up.
Pat McAfee.
It's sports.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Pat McAfee. If you want to find somebody who makes a mockery of everything.
But Pat McAfee came out in fierce defense of her and saying,
Yeah.
listen, this is exactly the kind of sportsmanlike conduct we want to see at press
100%.
conferences rather than you asking your question.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think so
like it.
either.
Yeah. I'm glad I finally have something to agree with that jackass on.
I like it, and I'm the one. I won money for that guy losing, and I'm happy about that too.
See? Now, Jones-Turpin, who has covered the team since its inaugural season, so this is not some Cub reporter, says she stands by her comments and takes, quote, no offense, end quote, to critics, saying she's just been around the block for too long and she knows what she's doing. But like I said, Pat McAfee and others have come out in defense of her.
She's getting to the point in her career and age and in life where she doesn't give.
Zero F's given.
Yeah. So good for her.
Exactly.
I got something to say. I'm going to say it.
I bet 100 people who watched that got better grades that day.
And that concludes your JCS News.
407-916-104. That's better than the other one. I would take that 50 times over. All right, 77031. Load them up, guys. We're going to do the Froggers football follow-up. One of you guys out there is going to win a $25 gift card to Froggers Grill and Bar. We'll do that next.
The Froggers football follow-up is next. Call now for your chance to win. 407-916-1041.
From the Odoo.com Weather Center, Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
Tuesday is shaping up to be a bit warmer than how our work week started. Hi there, I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist TJ Springer. Enjoy it while we have it because we're tracking a big cool down for late week. As we progress through tonight, temperatures remain mild and above normal, only getting into the middle to upper 50s across the Orlando metro. A little cooler to the northwest. Could have a couple of showers as well as that stalled front to our south starts to lift back to the north. For our Wednesday, chances for rain go up a bit as that trend continues. Some hit or miss showers possible. Not a lot of sunshine, not a washout, but pretty gray with highs topping out in the mid to upper 60s. Then the cold front moves through for our Thursday and temperatures plummet. We'll be waking up to wind chills in the 20s Friday morning. From the Fox 35 Storm Center, I'm meteorologist TJ Springer.
This report is sponsored by Duke's Mayo. Duke's, it's got twang.
This is the Duke's Country Song. It's a song about good mayo, Duke's Mayo. It'll make any dish sing. Get Duke's Mayo in store. It's got twang.
Start your engines. This January, the world's largest collector car auction returns to Kissimmee, Florida. Mecum Auctions brings 13 days of full-throttle excitement, iconic rides, and fun for the whole family. Mecum delivers the ultimate automotive experience. See thousands of classics, muscle cars, exotics, and more cross the block. Come experience Mecum Auctions live in Kissimmee, January 6th through the 18th.
I'm a big lip gloss fan. And listen, I've tried so many different ones. Maybelline Lifter Gloss is definitely the one for me. No sticky feel, super hydrating. Maybelline Lifter Gloss has been one I've used forever, and I suggest you do too. Go find it at the Dollar General near you. Don't forget, it's Maybelline Lifter Gloss.
I'm Mo DeWitt, your local Orlando injury attorney. I'm here to talk when you need me, ready to listen. You deserve someone who's available, responsive, and truly invested in your case. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. I'm just one call away at 1-800-CALL-MO.
Here's something most of us don't want to think about, but probably should. Clay Travis and Buck Sexton here for our friend Mike Lester and the team at Talon Wealth Management.
That thing we don't want to talk about is a will. If you don't have one, Mike and his team would like to help you out. They'll start you off with a comprehensive financial plan.
If you are 55 or over and have saved at least $250,000 for retirement, the Talon Comprehensive Financial Plan is complimentary. And when that plan's in hand, you will also receive the gift of a will and trust courtesy of Talon Wealth.
The folks at Talon Wealth are not attorneys, but they work with a group of attorneys who'll provide a will and trust at no charge to you. Reach out at 813-755-5000. 813-755-5000. One more time, that's 813-755-5000. And be sure and tell them that Clay and Buck sent you.
Advisory services offered through Talon Private Wealth, LLC, a SEC-registered investment advisor. The information provided is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be construed as legal, tax, or financial advice.
Central Florida Scottish Highland Games, Jock here. Yes, what in the world are Scottish Highland Games? They're pure Scottish fun. Amazing athletes, great pipe bands and music, Highland dances, food, Dunedin Brewery, Scottish merchandise. Where and when is it? January 17th and 18th at Central Winds Park in Winter Springs. Got a website? flascott.com. That's flascott.com.
There are only about 4,300 publicly traded companies on the U.S. Stock Exchange. But there are an estimated 33 million companies in the U.S. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. The average investor is missing out on over 99% of the investment opportunity that's happening in this beautiful country until now. True portfolio strength is found beyond the confines of the S&P 500, investing in promising companies before they go public. Private real estate, infrastructure, world-changing technologies. This is called the endowment model. The endowment model has historically outperformed the traditional model of just stocks and bonds. If you're an accredited investor and want more from your investments, it's time to think beyond just stocks and bonds. Call Trajan today, 407-213-0000. That's 407-213-0000.
Advisory services offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. See website for details.
The new year is a perfect time to refresh your home with Benjamin Moore paint at Tools Ace Hardware. Discover thousands of beautiful Benjamin Moore colors, including the new 2026 color of the year, Silhouette. At Tools Ace Hardware, their knowledgeable associates are ready to help you one-on-one with your next paint project. Rollers, brushes, drop cloths, they have it all. Visit one of Tools Ace Hardware's 14 Central Florida locations or shop online at acehardware.com for convenient in-store pickup or local delivery, even on paint. Tools Ace Hardware, your local helpful place.
As a mom, comforting my family is what I do best. Vicks Vapor Stick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks vapors in an easy-to-apply stick, and it dries fast, so there's no mess. I use it to comfort myself and my family.
Thanks, Mom.
Vicks Vapo Stick, soothing comfort for the whole family. And try Vicks Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks vapors when you need more comfort for yourself. Use as directed.
The new year means new resolutions, not just for your body, but for your finances as well. Did you know that financial health is directly related to your identity protection? This is why you need LifeLock. LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points per second. If your identity is stolen, LifeLock's restoration specialist will fix it, guaranteed, or your subscription money back. Resolve to make your identity, health, and wealth part of your New Year's goals with LifeLock. Visit LifeLock.com and save up to 40% off your first year with a promo code BECK. Terms apply.
As a mom, comforting my family is what I do best. Vicks Vapor Stick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks vapors in an easy-to-apply stick, and it dries fast, so there's no mess. I use it to comfort myself and my family.
Thanks, Mom.
Vicks VapoStick, soothing comfort for the whole family. And try Vicks Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks Vapors when you need more comfort for yourself. Use as directed.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show. It's time for the Froggers football follow-up on The Jim Colbert Show.
That's right, Dan Stone. It is time for the Froggers football follow-up right here on Real Radio 104.1 and The Jim Colbert Show, brought to you by our good friends over at Froggers Grill and Bar. 4 of these beautiful locations all throughout the Central Florida area to make sure you have a great time watching football or all of your other favorite sports. They have it. I mean, they have all the games, all the playoff games. The wonderful people that work there, too. We don't talk about that enough. They're so sweet. I love them all, and the food is absolutely delicious. Cold Bear Sports, good people. You can't lose at Froggers.
And we made sure we extended this contest through the playoffs because we get fed on Thursdays, and that's a few more feedings.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
We enjoy the food that much.
Yeah,
and
we do.
Whether it's the big game or whether it's playoff action or any sport, find it on one of the many big screens at one of the many Froggers locations. 4 in Central Florida. You find the one near you at Froggers.com. Whether it's Oviedo, Mount Dora, Apopka, or Altamont Springs, the website's the same, Froggers.com.
Absolutely. Okay, so truthfully, I do not know who did what this weekend. I remember my picks.
Right.
But I do not remember how everybody else went.
And this is what happens when we get in the playoffs. We have a little different pool, so we print up a sheet. We each mark off the sheet each week. I collect all 4. We do the total points in the final game of the week, so we have a tiebreaker in case there's a tie.
Right.
And so I have all the results right in front of me. And remember, Ross did really well in the season. And I don't have the season-long results. Deb did well. Everyone did well except Jim.
Yeah, for the most part.
It was a bad year for me. Yes, it was.
However, remember.
It was terrible.
Past performance is not indicative of future results.
That's right.
It's anyone's game each and every week. It's the playoffs, baby. We're talking about the playoffs. One of the 4 of us, we made all our picks on the air on Thursday. So if you're paying attention, you got a pretty good idea on who won.
All right, Deb. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
Let's go number 1.
Number 1 is Kim. Kim, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing great, Kim. All right, who is it? Ross, Jack, Jim, or Deb? Who won this week in the NFL playoff action?
I'm going to go with Deb.
Oh, it is Deb's birthday, Kim, and so we would love to be able to tell you that she was triumphant this week. Out of the 6 games, she only got 2 of them correct. So she actually finished in last place, Kim.
Wah,
So sorry.
Sorry, Kim. It was a bad weekend of
You knew
football.
she was going to have that Packers game wrong.
All right, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
Let's go 2.
Let's go right to the line here. Steve,
Yeah.
Steve, how you doing, buddy?
Doing great.
Glad to hear that. All right, Deb is off the table. She's chosen and did not win. Myself, Jack, and Ross are still up for grabs. Buddy, who do you think had the best weekend?
I'm going to go with Ross.
Oh, Ross, he actually did have the best season overall. However, he did finish in 3rd place with 3 right and 3 wrong.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. That is a loser of a pick.
No.
Couldn't be happier that he lost.
I know.
Couldn't be happier. He had too good of a year.
He did have
deserved
too
to be
good of a year.
He deserved to be brought down to his brought down to size.
Which is saying something. All right, let's go 4.
All right, 4 is Billy. Billy, how you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. With the confidence that you said earlier, I'm going to go with you, Jim.
Oh, and with the confidence, I can tell you that Jim did not win.
Oh, are you serious? Did we not tie?
Jim actually.
Oh, man.
Sorry, Billy.
Jim had just 1 game wrong. It was the Jaguars over the Bills he had. That game could have gone either way. He had just 1 wrong, which forced it to our winner, who also had one wrong because he took the Steelers.
Which was the game last night. But what was the point you chose?
It came down to points.
Oh, no.
I picked 39 points. You had 58. The total was 36.
Oh,
so
no, Jack Bradshaw.
Jim is our first loser
All
of
right.
this week.
All right, Deb, it's Sophie's choice, 3 or 5.
Oh, Jack, you picked 3 or 5.
I can't. I already I know these people.
All right, 5.
Lisa!
Hi.
Sorry, Mike Larson.
Lisa, how you
Oh, Mike.
I'm awesome. Thank you, guys. It's my first time calling in.
Well, you chose the perfect time.
Perfect.
Tell me, who do you think won this week?
Say Jack.
Jack.
Yeah! Very good.
Oh, wait, we need a ribbit.
Lisa, you got a $25 gift card to Frogger's Grill and Bar headed your way. All I need one thing from you.
Ribbit.
Ribbit is it.
Thank you,
Thanks, Lisa.
Lisa.
You're a winner.
Lisa.
Jack will have all your information in just 1 second. Man, what a great weekend of football. My
Shut
God
up.
almighty.
Ran the table. Man, I wish I could have done this well on my Hard Rock bet, but every bet I won, there would be 2 I lost.
You know, I text Jack, and I said, I don't remember what everybody had. I said, I think I'm all right. He goes.
You think? Yeah, you said I only have one wrong.
And
Yeah.
Jack goes, I didn't miss any.
Yeah.
And then going into the game last night, I said, well, who'd you take? He said, because we can't change it because it was
Right.
it was auto. It was like it was analog this week.
Yeah.
And I said, he goes, Pittsburgh. And I go, damn good. Because I took the Texans and I knew they were going to smoke Pittsburgh. I didn't know that Pittsburgh was only going to score 6 points, though.
Yeah.
You know, if they just come around and score like a couple touchdowns, I'm right there.
It's the best. It's the bet I felt the least confident about, but I think I was trying to will Pittsburgh. I wanted to see Pittsburgh,
I know.
advance.
Defense too much.
Yeah.
Texas defense is too much. And I will tell you who plays them next.
I have to look at next week. We'll make our picks on Thursday. When I left that game, it was 7-6. And
They scored 24 points in the fourth quarter, or 23 points in the fourth quarter. They went crazy. Dude, what a game. Unbelievable. All right, well, Lisa, you are the winner. Thanks, Froggers. We appreciate that. Again, if you want to find the Froggers near you for upcoming football action, it's easy to do. It's Froggers.com for all the locations. We will do the Froggers football forecast. We'll do that Thursday when Ross is here.
More playoffs,
for the
baby.
next playoff game. But, guys, thanks for listening. We appreciate that very much. And congrats again to Lisa. Back in a sec with What'd You Do That's New.
This has been the Froggers Football Follow-Up. Find the Froggers near you at Froggers.com. Make Real Radio 104.1 #1 on your presets on our all-new iHeartRadio app and get cool stuff at Real Radio events. Get the app for free in your app store.
You're going to start getting caught up in some familiar delays piling up on I-4. There's also a couple of accidents that might be slowing you down here on Land Street at Orange Blossom Trail, where Goldenrod Road meets Curry Ford Road. Emergency crews are off to the shoulder on 408 eastbound before Hiawassee Road, clearing up an earlier accident there. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Rasmussen University.
Whether you're new to nursing or looking to advance your degree, Rasmussen University offers a range of programs to help you answer the call for nurses. Because when you're ready to care for others, we're ready to help you get there. Learn more at rasmussen.edu.
At Mayo Clinic in Florida, we're treating the untreatable. Using a patient's unique genetic makeup, our researchers are developing personalized cancer vaccines that help stimulate the immune system to better fight the disease and prevent it from recurring. We're making more possible at Mayo Clinic because every day we're doing what's never been done. Learn more at mayoclinic.org/possible. Mayo Clinic. You know where to go.
Smith & Yulo Law Firm, the criminal defense attorneys in Florida. With over 100 years of combined experience, we've handled it all. DUIs, theft, felonies. Call 352-WIN-FOR-YOU for your free case evaluation. Smith & Yulo Law Firm. Offices Orlando.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
Oh, Johnny, why'd you do it? Why?
Ma, how was I supposed to know? It's a crime to pay more than a dime.
It's all over the radio, you knucklehead.
I should have went to RC Hill, Mitsubishi, and DeLand, and Ocala.
RC knows it's a crime to pay more than a dime every vehicle, right, RC?
Correct. All you need is one dime down.
Officer, can he get a second chance?
Of course, ma'am.
We work with all types of credit. We have banks and local credit unions to get you the best rates.
New Outlander SUVs with a lifetime warranty and 0% financing for 60 months.
New vehicles under 20 grand, plus acres of pre-owned, and you get a lifetime warranty. Lifetime on new and pre-owned.
You hear that, you knucklehead?
All just one dime down.
Oh, it's a crime to pay more than a dime.
And son, stick with RC Hill Mitsubishi.
I will, officer.
Into land, just 2 miles off I-4. To land and Ocala.
RCHill.com.
RCHill.com.
Dime down, $535 a month, 72 months at 6% APR, plus tax tag title to qualified buyer.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Good news, commercial and SBA loan rates are falling too. Get a quote to refinance your business loan today at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Hey Orlando, Joe Rossi here for Greenway Kia. The new year just got a lot more affordable. With recent Federal Reserve rate cuts, interest rates are coming down, as low as 0% APR. If you've been waiting to upgrade, now's the time. Greenway has financing options designed to take advantage of today's lower rates. Even if you have less than perfect credit. See what's available now at greenwaykias.com. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
With approved credit. Offers expire 2/5/26.
Don't think there's something wrong with your house and that's why it's not selling. You just need proven marketing plans from the experts at the Nickley Group with Keller Williams Realty. The Nickley Group has more unique selling options than any other team in Orlando and Central Florida. Whether it's an instant offer or the ability to buy your next home before you sell your current home, they turn challenges into 5-star reviews. Google the Nickley Group or visit thenickley.com.
If you want to buy or sell quickly, call Nickley.
Did you know that you can get a beautiful white vinyl fence for less than $5 a day? For just $125 a month, Fence Outlet will professionally install it and add instant curb appeal to your home. Visit fenceoutlet.com for details. License number C10252.
Looking for the perfect spot to hang with friends or make new ones? Hop on over to Frogger's Grill and Bar. With 4 great locations in Oviedo, Mount Dora, Apopka, and Altamont Springs, there's a Frogger's near you. Their fresh, never-frozen menu will blow you away. With over 50 widescreen TVs, you won't miss a single college or NFL game this season. Plus, they're hiring. Join Frogger's family. They need qualified line cooks and managers at all locations. Apply online at Froggers.com or apply in person between 2 and 4 p.m. daily. Frogger's Grill and Bar. Hoppin' with food and fun.
Hear that? That's Mike. He took ZzzQuil Pure Z's, so now he's sleeping soundly on a Sunday night. ZzzQuil Pure Z's are fast-acting melatonin gummies with a complementary botanical blend to help Mike get the sleep he needs to wake up refreshed and ready to conquer Monday.
Let's do this Monday.
ZzzQuil Pure Z's, just for sleep. Really great sleep. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Use as directed.
This is John Hope Bryant, founder of Operation Hope. Money doesn't come with an instruction manual, and that's where we come in. Operation Hope is America's financial coach, helping you build your financial future at no cost to you. We're here to help you take the first steps to boost your credit score, pay down your debt, or start a business. With over 300 locations across the U.S., we're making economic opportunity available to millions for over 30 years. Visit Operation Hope today and get started on your economic future you've always dreamed of.
New year, new goals. And in this economy, a better money plan is more necessary than ever. I am Matt.
And I'm Joel.
We are from the How to Money podcast. And every week we help you to spend smarter, save more, and to make sense of what's going on out there.
If you want 2026 to be the year you finally feel in control of your money, we're here to give you the tools and advice to help you make it happen. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search How to Money, and listen now.
Trajan Wealth, your trusted local fiduciary advisor. Visit TrajanWealth.com.
Coming to you live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Accidents happen, but Mo's here to help. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or call 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando, an iHeart radio station. Guaranteed human.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Bonus. 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 Enter it now at realradio.fm and answer your phone if you get the call. Good luck.
listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Hey people, you gotta pay attention when Jack said he won money. When Jacksonville lost, that should give you a hint that he won the week. So pay attention.
This guy's mad. He's bitching at people.
Good day, JCS crew.
What up, honey?
Deborah.
Yeah.
Deborah.
Yeah.
This was the sweetest Bears win since Super Bowl 20. Bye. Go Bears.
Being a dick.
Hey guys, I hope you guys are doing well. Woo! It's my favorite person in the show's birthday. Happy birthday, Deborah. Bye.
Don't let him call anymore. All right, 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Your 4 o'clock keyword is bonus, BONUS. Go to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. Bonus, guys. That is your 4 o'clock keyword. We had a winner this morning at 9. The pump, she is primed. Go get that money.
She's waiting for you.
Bonus is the answer. Good luck. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well.
Yeah.
Let's do What'd You Do That's New.
What'd you do that's new? What'd you do that's new? Hey! If we only knew something new to do, we're relying on you. Tell us something new brought to you by Clausman Law.
That's like Clausman Law. Thank you, Glenn. We appreciate that very much. We'll talk to Glenn on Thursday for Colbert Court. That's Clausman Law, KLAUSMAN law.com. Office is right there in Winter Park, 407-917-1718. That's how you get a hold of Glenn Clausman. All right, What'd You Do That's New every Tuesday at 4 o'clock. One of the members of the show will choose something for the others to watch, read, or listen to. We will do that and then reconvene, discuss it, and move forward to the next member of the show. This is actually a listener's choice, and I'll have something for you guys here in just a few minutes.
Yeah, we took listener suggestions for the first What'd You Do That's New of the calendar year from our texting service last week. They came across with this one. I knew of this series. I've only seen one episode, but not the first episode. And boy, I'm glad we started there because it was episode 1, season 1. They're now in their second season, but we're season 1, episode 1 of Is Florida Man, which is an HBO Max series where they take true Florida stories
and exploit the hell out of them.
100%. They have actors. They have actors that do portrayals of it, so you'll see familiar faces, but they also have the real people involved.
Basically narrating the story
it.
While the actors they will cut to the clips they've cut or they've recorded for that.
At least that's how they did it in the first episode, and you could not ask for a better subject than Eric from Central Casting, who is so perfect, funny, over the top. It was like, if you invented this guy, you could not do as good a job as the guy who this actually happened to.
After the first 5 minutes, could not believe this guy was not from Putnam County. Cannot believe I'm not related to him because I do have a cousin that fits this mold quite well, and at least 20% of my graduating class falls well within this umbrella.
Yeah.
Look, can I tell you something? I'm going to be dead honest with you. This is a number of dudes I grew up with. And I will tell you, most people in Central Florida who grew up rurally, if you grew outside of Orlando proper or Winter Park or any of the established neighborhoods, if you're from like Oviedo, Geneva, Sanford, this area here, maybe on the coast, the Rockledge area, something like that, you know these people. Like, they're airboat people. They're all the same people. They're wonderful people, but they just sometimes don't have a lot of sense. And this guy long lost his.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy was...
It's proof that God loves dumb people, too.
Oh, man, this guy was...
Because there was a lot of divine intervention on this guy's
Bro,
part.
I got to tell you something. I'm sitting here listening to it, and I stop it, and I look at Deb, and I said, first 3 minutes, there's like 5 trucker hats statements that were made. Like, immediately, this guy just comes out with bomb after bomb, and it's all stuff that he buys, that he believes, but it's just like one foam trucker hat after the next.
I may not be the sharpest tool in the shed, but I will stab you with the sharpest tool in the shed.
Yeah. The episode 1 is called Gator, and it's about this guy, true story, of who went swimming in a lake at night.
Well, I mean, it's more than that.
Yeah. It's so much more.
He felt a calling
to jump a barbed wire fence
and wander back into the woods. He felt a calling to do it. He goes, I don't even know what happened. I just felt this calling to go over that fence and go walking. And he goes back into the woods. It gets lost. And as he's lost, he stumbles across this lake. He says, I'm cut up, I'm beat up, I've been eaten by everything. I'm going to get out in that water. It looked good. I'm going to swim in it. gets out there about halfway out to a swim. He realizes, that's right, I forget. There are dinosaurs in these lakes.
Yeah, that's after dropping his boots and his pants.
Right, exactly.
Because they were weighing him down in the water.
And then has, not to, I'm not going to spoil it or anything.
Yeah, well, a face-to-face encounter with a gator.
Yeah, and it went poorly for one part of his body.
Yeah.
But you know what? That was, to me, I was like, okay, well, I'm expecting that part. It was the time. I mean, this guy...
After the fact?
Was 10 minutes. That was not even halfway into the program. And there was so much more to happen.
This guy is like the Twinkie of human beings to have survived as long as he did. Again, no spoiler alerts, but
he wasn't rescued right away.
No, he wasn't. Yeah. And then the guy who found him ends up having more PTSD than the victim himself. He looked shell-shocked when he talked about seeing him naked.
Yeah, no kidding. And I just think, so this guy's driving, he hears the yelling, he stops, he gets out, he sees this guy like naked, covered in mud and blood, and I'm just thinking, it's like, I wouldn't put him in my car.
No way. I don't know if I'd stop. I was like, I'll talk to you from over here.
Yeah. I'll call you an ambulance, bro.
I don't know how this happened. I don't know what the other person looks like, if there's another person.
My favorite part of too is like, don't bother calling the ambulance. Don't bother calling a firefighter. Just give me a bottle of water.
I just need water.
I just need water.
The episode starts with him being thrown out of his girlfriend's trailer. She doesn't even bother opening the door. Everything just goes through the cap window out there. Because I don't know what happened in my life. I'm just driving, saw this fence, fell out, jumped over it, and here we go.
Oh, it was so funny.
Oh, my God.
Because before he jumped the fence, he was walking around the park picking up little piles of garbage. So these people playing horseshoes are like, what's this rando dude out there doing, picking up little pieces of garbage?
Texters are saying this series is Florida Man. It's Florida Man stories that are acted out, and they interview them, but also they have actor portrayals. But Texters are saying it's many of the stories we've been talking about for the past 30 years on this station.
Sure, they just turned them in. Somebody had the balls over there at HBO Max to go, you know what? This is good TV. And can I tell you, that guy deserves a raise because it is great TV. I have to tell you, like, I'm super interested in the rest of the stories now. If anything, just to see where they happen. I've never even heard of Myalaka Lake or whatever the hell, wherever this was.
Oh, I bet you have.
Yeah, it's like down by Sarasota or something, right?
Yeah.
And
every one of these stories, they're going to have the guy who tossed the gator through the Wendy's drive-thru. I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
We could come up with our own Florida Man stories just to see which ones they cover.
Yeah, it's just the news every day in this state. It's crazy. He was originally from Ohio, moved here when he was 5 years old, and he goes, just considers himself a Florida man. The end of it is the craziest part. The end of it is completely insane.
And probably the most Florida of the Florida part.
Dude stands there while doing this interview. By the way, the nature expert they brought out, chef's kiss. That guy, I don't know who's more dangerous.
All of the people they interviewed, except the guy who rescued him. And he seemed like the most normal cat in this.
Yeah, imagine Tiger King in this state, like the kind of people, the ilk of humanity that kind of rotated. Oh no, I'm not saying it's bad. Like I said,
you gonna take my nose off?
The ilk of people that hung around Tiger King is exactly like the central casting of this thing. Super funny, but dude was standing there in the road on the area where he came out of the woods as they're filming the segment and starts getting emotional about wanting to go back into the lake
and do it again.
And the guy asked him why. He goes, I don't know, man. It's just a calling. I can't explain it.
See, the thing to me is that you found that the most amazing. The most amazing thing that I learned is that now he's a motivational speaker.
Oh, yeah, that's right. What was the thing he was talking to the people in the church about?
You got the swamp in you. Sometimes you're in the swamp, and sometimes the swamp is in you. Something like that.
And they had to say that. Now, you're in the swamp, and then the congregation goes, and the swamp's in you. You're in the swamp, and the swamp's in you. And imagine like 40 people in a church saying this. No AC.
Of course not.
No AC. So good. I mean, I should hate this.
I have one. There is a question, and they could have answered it. They kind of alluded to what might have happened, but it wasn't a medical expert.
Yeah.
How do you not bleed out?
Well, they said that that they actually said that the compression of the bite more than likely like pressed everything down and it congealed to the point where it actually stopped bleeding. He should have bled out.
Yeah, they said more than likely. So I'm like, well, is that exactly what happened?
Yeah. You know, people who dip, they have a spit cup.
Yeah.
That dude is a spit cup come to life. if a spit cup could get up and walk away, it would be this guy that's in this show. And I love him. I want to have a beer with him tomorrow. I swear on my life. And kind of honestly, I may actually start contacting every one of these people to come on and do an interview.
Why not, man?
It almost like we could do an entire segment just to interview of these people that were featured on this Florida Man thing, because I mean they're fascinating people.
How about? Do you guys mind
you,
if I take a picture of you?
Right.
Click.
Everybody.
Oh, I love that.
That's the best. That's like watching Jim Colbert take a photo of the film crew.
So good. If you haven't seen it, check it out. HBO Max. It's Florida Man. We did episode 1, season 1,
called Gator.
And I will definitely move toward watching some more of that, probably with my wife tonight, because oh man,
yeah, exactly.
We get a kick out of it. She knows a bunch of them. She knows a bunch of this guys, a bunch of Erics out there,
right,
in the San Virginia area. Good people, wonderful people.
Hey, if they can survive for days in a swamp drinking mud water, you're okay.
So good. All right, here's what I have for you guys. We're going to break the norm. Well, not break the norm, but we're going to kind of move on with something I ended last year with. And I'm going to give you guys another hip-hop album that had a massive influence on me as a young man. I say young man. This broke about the same time the show was starting. I say the Monsters.
Oh, okay.
So back in 94 is a band called Clipse, Clipse. Clipse. It's a Virginia Beach hip-hop duo. It's actually two brothers. And they hooked up with Pharrell and made this album called... Oh, God.
I love the "Oh God" stall for time. Now
I have to go find it again.
God.
I have to find it again because they have
it's a Clipse album.
They have a couple of them, and I have to find out which one I want. Hold on one sec, guys. Lord Willin' is the name of the album.
All right.
It came out in 2002. These guys started in 94, but that record came out in 2002. It's got 2 songs on it that are stone cold legendary songs. Grindin' and Like This, I think is the name of the tune. And you are going to love it. It's super, super interesting, and I think you're going to love When the Last Time is the name of the tune. So check it out. It's called Clipse, Lord Willin'. That is my choice for What'd You Do That's New. You guys check it out as well. Let's take a little break. Back in a second with more of the Jim Colbert Show.
What'd you do that's new? Brought to you by Glenn Klausman. KLAUSMANLAW.com. Proudly sponsored since day one by Glenn Klausman. KlausmanLaw.com.
Bye. AI can predict your behavior. We can barely predict our own. Real Radio 104.1. Guaranteed human.
From the Odoo.com Traffic Center. Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
There's a crash off to the shoulder on the beach line eastbound past the Greenway, slowing things down. Look out for an accident reported on I-4 eastbound just before Maitland Boulevard, causing some stop-and-go traffic. Other than that, you're just going to be running into some familiar delays piling up this afternoon. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Staples. 2026 is here, and at Staples, deals mean business. Get that back-to-business energy with up to $100 off custom print orders on business cards, flyers, signs, and more. Shop everything you need to fuel the momentum in-store and online. Staples, that was easy. Ends January 31st.
Guys, the new year is a perfect time to refresh your home with Benjamin Moore paint at Tools Ace Hardware. We love these guys. You will as well. Discover thousands of beautiful Benjamin Moore colors, including that new 2026 color of the year, Silhouette. And at Tools Ace Hardware, their knowledgeable associates are ready to help one-on-one with your next paint project, and they have everything you need. All size rollers, all size brushes, all kinds of paint, drop cloths. It's all right there. Just visit one of Tools Ace Hardware's 14 Central Florida locations or easily shop online at acehardware.com for free in-store pickup or delivery, even for paint. That's right. It's Tools Ace Hardware, your local helpful place.
I used to talk about the weather as small talk. Now I talk about McValue deal days at McDonald's. A 99-cent select breakfast sandwich on Mondays? I'm chit-chatting about it. A sausage McGriddles to start my week? Catch me yapping all day, dude. I'm not even mad about it. You want the deals? You need the app. Wake up with a delicious breakfast sandwich only in the app. These deals will definitely give you something to talk about. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Valid Mondays in January and February. Participating McDonald's. Valid once per day. Must opt into rewards.
Are you ready to kick off the new year with comfort and savings? Renewal by Andersen is celebrating with their happy renewal year sale. For a limited time, buy one replacement window or patio door and get the second 40% off. And here's more good news. Enjoy 0 down, 0 payments, and 0% interest for 1 year. Renewal by Andersen's Acclaim Impact windows are built for Florida, engineered to handle the heat, the humidity, even hurricanes, all while helping you save on energy bills year round. And with their smart sunglass, you get to enjoy natural light and comfort without the heat. Here's what Megan had to say when she left a review on Google. This was by far the very best experience I've ever had with a contractor. I can't say enough how impressed I am with the attention to detail, the quality control, and the professionalism of Renewal by Andersen of Central Florida. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free in-home consultation. Renewal by Andersen, where comfort meets savings. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. License number CGC 1527613.
If you want to buy or sell your home quickly, call Nick Lee. Download a free home buyer's guide at thenicklygroup.com.
The accident wasn't your fault, so why should you be burdened with the medical bills? This is Orlando injury attorney Mo DeWitt. Don't get overwhelmed by mounting medical bills. I'll fight to ensure that the responsible party pays what you're owed. Injured on the go? Don't wait. Visit justcallmo.com.
Now that we're getting older, we've been putting more thought into maintaining our health.
We knew the water we drink every day could be filled with contaminants, so
we called Leaf Home Water Solutions.
They came to our home and did a free water test and gave us the analysis right away.
We were shocked at what we saw.
They found heavy metals like iron and copper.
Our own tap water was putting our health at risk, but Leaf Home Water Solutions made it easy to get safer water from every tap and hose. A whole home solution.
They have more than 250 product combinations and designed a system that fits our needs and budget. The installation took less than a day.
With Leaf Home Water Solutions, our water is safer and healthier. When we drink, when we cook, when we shower, even when we garden.
We feel better about our health.
Thanks to Leaf Home Water Solutions.
Schedule your free home water test today at leafhome.com/free and save 15% on all home water treatment systems. That's leafhome.com/free for your free home water test and 15% off. leafhome.com/free.
The new year means new resolutions, not just for your body, but for your finances as well. Did you know that financial health is directly related to your identity protection? This is why you need LifeLock. LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points per second. If your identity is stolen, LifeLock's restoration specialist will fix it, guaranteed, or your subscription money back. Resolve to make your identity, health, and wealth part of your New Year's goals with LifeLock. Visit LifeLock.com and save up to 40% off your first year with a promo code BECK. Terms apply.
Hear that? That's Mike. He took ZzzQuil Pure Z's, so now he's sleeping soundly on a Sunday night. ZzzQuil Pure Z's are fast-acting melatonin gummies with a complementary botanical blend to help Mike get the sleep he needs to wake up refreshed and ready to conquer Monday.
Let's do this Monday.
ZzzQuil Pure Z's, just for sleep. Really great sleep. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Use as directed.
The football postseason lives on iHeartRadio.
Here we go. 20, 15, 10, heading to the goal line. Touchdown, Denver.
From the official NFL Podcast Network.
Welcome to NFL Daily.
Fox Sports Radio.
Sam Darnold is going to have to prove to all of us in a big game he can play big.
Or local stations that bring you the games live.
It's knocked away and it's intercepted.
iHeartRadio brings you all of it. Just open the iHeartRadio app and search football to dive in.
Fight the power! Fight the power! Fight the power! Fight the power!
And we're back to the Jim Colbert Show.
Fight the power! We got to fight the power that beats!
Hey guys, as far as the horse carriage ride goes, I did it in Philadelphia around the Independence Hall area. Those horses can pull 5 times what they're doing with those carriages. They're just walking around having a good time, in my opinion.
All right, that's fine.
Good afternoon, Cobra Crew. Deb, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Hey!
Hey, how's it, Ohana? Oh, yep. That day is coming up here in a couple. Just a dep, just in case you're getting ready to start a little vacation. take a break from the radio station. Ha'ole lahanau. Wishing you the greatest, the best, the happiest of all birthdays. This and many more to come. Aloha.
Aloha,
brother.
Thank you, brother man.
Why does it seem like it has more weight when he says it? When he does the Hawaiian, when he does that.
Because he slows down his cadence. It's like he's taking a breath in between each word, so you're leaning in. It's like, yes?
It's like a chief is telling me where to go. Anyway, it's like this, gather around, children. The great Hawaiian chief will guide you.
I just always like having the same out cue of aloha. Okay, I know it's done.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. Your 4 o'clock keyword is bonus. That's BONUS. Slide over to realradio.fm and send that on for your chance at $1,000. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well.
Aloha.
Aloha, brother. We have to talk about today. Goodness gracious. It's so funny. I mentioned yesterday, I could not believe that Joe Rogan did not get nominated for a Golden Globe for his podcast. I read a story on that because obviously that was a thing today in the news. People wondering how the number one podcast in America doesn't make it onto the podcast choice for Golden Globes, especially when you see that other podcasts that made it aren't necessarily as popular as Joe's. And they try to opine an opinion in the sense that, well, we're not doing news-based shows. We're not doing this. We're not doing that. We're not doing this. But there are a number of shows, like none of the murder podcasts made it on either. There are also some of the most popular podcasts out there. Yep. I did notice one thing, however. How many of those podcasts had Hollywood people involved with them?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I mean, the ones that were nominated?
Yeah.
Most of them.
Yeah. Amy Poehler is a Hollywood person. She is a known entertainer. Every single member of
Smartless
is not only a Hollywood member, every one of those dudes is a stone cold megastar. Mm-hmm. Bateman is a megastar, directing and acting. Sean Hayes, megastar, Broadway and acting. And of course, Will Arnett, megastar, television, movies, voiceovers. Mm-hmm. His movie out right now about stand-up is supposed to be unbelievably good. Have you seen the spots for it?
Yeah, I want to see it. Bradley Cooper directed it. He's also in it.
Right. I
want
to check.
They used to be roommates.
Yeah. I want to check that out for sure.
Yeah.
But, Rogan doesn't make it on there. And, I got to tell you, it sucks because you really do think that I'm not even a Rogan guy. Like, I listen to some of those other podcasts way before I'd listen to Rogan. But, the facts are the facts. The dude's got the best podcast in America, or the most popular podcast in America. Yeah. He should have been nominated. And for them to make up some BS excuse, I think we all kind of understand why Joe's not there. He doesn't really fit the mold of what Hollywood would like to reward, I'm sure. But I do find that amazing. And I saw that in the news today about how they chose the podcast that made it up there. And the writer said, well, what about all the murder show podcasts? Those are also some of the most popular ones out there. Mel Robbins made it onto that list, an author that nobody's heard of until like 2 years ago.
Yeah. Well, but also you're saying the Hollywood, however, the Golden Globes is an international organization.
Sure, I understand that, yeah.
So, yes, they lean towards Hollywood because that's what, where they get all their content, and that, gives them a reason to exist. However, I believe it's a few hundred international journalists.
Yeah. Alex Cooper's Call Her Daddy made it. Mel Robbins made it. And of course, we already mentioned the others as well.
Safe.
Armchair Expert made it. Those are two Hollywood people.
Yeah, none of them were controversial.
Yeah,
right?
No. But is that a true representation of the podcast world? If you're giving out a podcast award and you're not saying a podcast for this or a podcast for that, you're simply saying podcast.
Yeah. Well, the first time they gave the Grammys gave out a heavy metal award,
they gave it to
Jethro Tull
when they were against Metallica, considered one of the Mount Rushmore bands for metal music. So yeah, it happens. All right, 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. I do have a silly idea for a business, and I want to see what you guys think about this. All right.
Well, we're waiting.
Yeah, come on.
No, I'm trying to think of how I'm going to word this.
Is it dirty?
Let me ask you a question. No, it's not asking. It's not dirty, I promise. Do you ever ride with your wife while she drives?
Yes.
Do you ride with your fiance while he drives?
Yes.
Okay. Who drives most when you guys go places together?
Chris.
Chris drives most, but he does ride with you occasionally, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does though, right?
Yes.
Okay, I see that smile. You know where I'm going. Jack?
Not really. I was thinking of his fear.
Do you ride when Naomi is driving.
Yeah, most of the time.
Most of the time,
Yeah.
because when you go out, we're doing things. She doesn't drink. You can have a couple drinks.
She's my designated driver.
She's your DD.
But if I'm not drinking, then I would be driving.
Right.
Because I enjoy it.
I think I'm in a rarity. I almost always, if my wife and I are going somewhere together, if she doesn't have to put her makeup on, she drives. I ride. And she just likes to drive. I don't mind riding, so I don't have any problem with it.
Check that. You don't mind riding with her. You have stated you hate riding with everyone else.
Well, no, okay, so that's my wife. I don't like riding places because I don't know when I'm going to be leaving.
Okay.
If it was with my wife and I needed to leave, I would be like, we got to go. And she would just go, we got to go. Let's go.
You cool if your kid is going somewhere and you hop in the passenger seat with your kid driving?
Oh, man, no, I don't ride. Oh, God. I don't really ride with my kids. I rode with one of my kids one time, and my daughter, and I told her I would never ride with her again. In the history of my life, I will never ride with her again. Because she's just so completely clueless to what she's doing out there. It's horrifying that she actually makes it around the city without dying 5 times a day.
So I'll say by
like a video game.
You don't mind being a passenger as long as it's your wife driving.
Right. But that's exactly what I'm talking about. All right, you mentioned it, Deb. How does Chris think you drive?
Oh, I'm sure like a maniac.
Like a maniac. Does he mention it when he drives with, or when he rides with you, or like, oh my God, or anything? Does he hold on tight or anything like that?
No, he'll read the newspaper or read his phone.
Your wife seems like a relatively safe driver. Is that accurate?
Relatively safe. So safe it drives me nuts.
Right. Too safe, right? Yeah, right-hand lane.
If there's a thing.
38 miles an hour.
She is a very good driver.
Yeah.
She came to it late. She only got her license at 30.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
My wife is a stark raving maniac of a driver.
So are you.
Okay, now listen. Here's the problem, right?
It's two maniacs together, one canceling out another maniac.
When I ride with her, it's horrifying. She drives super aggro, and she believes in her vehicle. She pushes it to the edges. It's all the time putting on mascara. Right? Horrifying. If I say one peep, she's like, oh, you drive like this all the time, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I do not even come close to driving like this. I don't, I promise. I am relatively self-aware. I would tell you if it was a 1-to-1 ratio, it ain't even close.
Well, then I am too terrified to ride with Tori because Ross and I rode with you once when you used the emergency lane to get around someone who wasn't moving just quickly enough.
But that may have been just to scare you and have a little fun. Ross
and I looked at each other like, I don't know if we're going to make it through this.
You are just fine.
I want you to know that it's been nice working with you.
Right. There needs to be somewhere. There needs to be a business where you could take your mate and you can have them ride with you so that they can see exactly how poorly they drive. I'm telling you, this is a billion-dollar business idea waiting to happen. If there's ever an argument about who drives what, you take them to this business and you go, you sit in this car and I'm going to drive this exactly how you drive me. We could take some data down from our computers in our cars to show the acceleration and braking rates, how fast you're going when you're cornering. And I'm telling you straight up, there is a dissonance when it comes to what people experience and what they think they cause people to experience. An unbelievable dissonance. She believes that I am a worse driver than her. But I will tell you, when she rides with me and I'm driving, she is like, oh my God, you're going so fast. Oh my God, you stopped so fast. You cornered too fast. If I said even one time how often she does that, she's like, you drive like this all the time. Man, I don't. It's not even close. But I want something to really illustrate to her what it's like riding with her.
Yeah,
so I would like to get a program somehow and be able to punch it into an electric car that's self-driving.
Punch would be the operative word.
And then put her in the passenger seat and say, you know what? Hold on. This is what it's like riding with you.
And then next door to said business would be a marital therapy office.
It would be in the car. Yeah, the mediator would be in the back seat.
Couples therapy driving school.
Yes, 100%, Jack.
That's what it is. Because you go into couples therapy so you can win some arguments.
That's
right.
Buddy, listen. If I could program a vehicle and I could say, I took all the stats from her car, right? Because every car has a computer now.
Just ask your insurance company. They have it.
I can download all the information for her vehicle, onto the vehicle, the test vehicle. I put her in the passenger seat and I push go.
Yeah.
That vehicle drives her around exactly like she drives around, just to give her an idea of what it's like riding with her.
She's not going to believe you.
Oh, I know she doesn't believe me. I've got the
altered the
scars to
data.
prove it.
He wouldn't have to even be in the car.
Right, exactly. You altered the data. I'm sure this isn't my real data.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah. Fake info.
Uh-huh.
Oh, man, I'm telling
This
you.
is fake news, Jimmy.
Fake info. Fake data. Fada. I would do that in 5 seconds. And can I tell you that it would be neat to have a machine that does that. Like something where you could say to somebody who thinks that you do, and then they do the exact same thing, but like, oh, I don't drive that bad. I'm like, you do. You drive that poorly. You drive so aggressively. And look, I get it. I'm an aggro guy too when I'm on the road sometimes. But I've chilled out a lot. I've chilled out a lot. Dude, you've blown by me 15 times on the way home.
But that's okay. That's because you're busy tailgating the person next to you. They could literally see the sesame seed between your front teeth. The only time you chill is when you get on the 414. Up until that point, they can see everything in between your front teeth. You're that close.
Would you think this would work for you?
Oh, no.
Yeah. You couldn't put Chris in a car and then program Deb into that bitch and then have him even come back to you.
No, because I'd come back and wait. They didn't do that curve quick enough. Let's go back and reach.
No. I want all the Deb stats in the car and then put Chris in the driver's seat and say, is this anything like riding with Deb? Go. And then when he gets out, hair looks like he just got out of a wind tunnel.
I love how proud Deb is of what an aggressive driver she is.
I am not an aggressive driver. I'm a fast driver. There is a difference. I used to be aggressive.
But there's a gigantic difference in
Huge
that.
difference. Now I will do everything in my power to get as far into the right-hand lane as I can. I don't want any of that smoke in the left lane.
And I'll here's some levity. We could also make a room that says, hey, honey, I cleaned the kitchen, and then have my wife in there and go, nope, you didn't clean the kitchen. This is, and so in other words, there could be a room where when I walk into it and I clean the kitchen, I have to do it exactly how she does it. So it's quote unquote Tory clean because she likes it mega clean. You
mean just clean?
I like how that's the levity and not the idea of him being a better driver than Tori.
I am a better driver than Tori, but she's a better cleaner than I am. She likes things really, really clean. I like it clean if you don't look so close.
Would she admit?
You get bad eyesight clean.
Anyway, she admit that you're the better driver.
Oh,
no. Not even. If you called her right now, she'd leave work to come down here and slap both of us for even suggesting it. And she's really busy. She would come down here and slap the sense out of both of us for even assuming. But I'm telling you straight up, she's just kind of unaware.
Is this the question of the day? Who's the better driver, you or your partner?
Oh, yeah. Put that up there. That's fine. I think most dudes will probably say their wives are better drivers. I think
no.
Are you kidding?
No.
Are you serious?
I am absolutely 100% serious.
Well, let's find what's better. Safer, right? Safer is better. Right?
No.
Following the speed limit within reason, like if you have a 60-mile-an-hour speed limit, we'll allow like 65, 66 miles an hour.
Well, then you're definitely not a safe driver.
What do you mean not a safe driver? That's perfectly safe. Like when I get on the 414, it's like at 65, I go 72 miles an hour all the way home. First thing I do is setting my my cruise control.
All right.
What is that smirk for?
Just saying.
You're not saying anything.
It's all the aggro stuff before you get there.
I'm not an aggressive driver, Deborah. Well, you're not an aggressive driver at all, Jack. Your wife could not say anything like that about. What are you laughing at? Well, God, look up. He's laughing with his arms crossed. He's picking his arms and laughing. You are picking. Stop. Oh, you got anxiety? Is that what's happening?
It's a great idea.
Okay.
They'd love to see a remote show one time. We rent a van. We do the show from the back, and you drive.
No, I want to live.
For you to say that is so clinically insane.
We each take an hour. We each drive for an hour.
Deb has chirped that little Honda around me on two wheels 100 times, guys. But I've watched her. Listen, we leave the building in different ways. I go to one light, she goes to the other. Inevitably, she goes in front of me 4 times a week. You know how I know that? It's the burnout she does from the light she's at while I'm waiting to go through the same light.
Would you stop asking Maitland Popo to start hanging around here? No, I do not do burnouts.
You do burnouts.
He just goes to the wrong light.
I don't go to the. I hear
you
it,
do
Deborah.
go to the wrong light.
I literally put my window down to hear you. You know that little chirp, that little fart. Oh my God Almighty! How many dudes ride with their wives? I think more. Daniel Dennis does it a lot. His wife drives almost anywhere they go. I think it's more common.
I think it's anyone except for people from Palatka.
But I have to tell you, I think that's kind of a thing because dudes didn't used to do that. Wasn't it considered not manly?
Exactly.
If you didn't drive your wife around. And now I know a lot of guys who just ride. Their wives like to drive, and I have no problem doing it.
I'm blessed to have a designated driver wherever I go.
What do you think the percentage is for you when you guys drive? Is it like you, him 90% of the time?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Just a roomier vehicle. It's more comfortable for him.
Mm-hmm.
I like my cars that are low.
Yeah, he doesn't drive your car?
Every once in a while, but it's low. The seat's up real close, and he's 6'3". It's just a lot easier for him to maneuver in his vehicle than it is for him in mine.
We always take her car because mine's always filthy. And I mean, it's terrible. It's embarrassing. That's probably why I can't drive it so fast.
You do just fine.
It's why you lost the rug.
Right? I was thinking about that the other day.
15 McDonald's wrappers wrapped up under my speed. That's my cruise controls. The McDonald's wrappers where I can't push my gas pedal down enough.
Really, it's that bad?
It's pretty bad right now. It's pretty embarrassing.
You need to take a photo of it.
I don't know. There could be a coon living in my back seat. I had no idea. It is stuff everywhere. I don't have a tailgate, so all the stuff like my golf clubs and stuff, I don't have a trunk, so my golf clubs are just laying across my back seat, and they're there all the time. So
why don't you fix that?
I don't know, Jack. I don't care.
Yeah, remember when they had the nets for the back?
Yeah.
You could do that. At least it
Everybody
looks like
knows, though.
it was intentional.
Yeah, everybody knows. And they did the net.
Tailgate,
well,
huh?
they did the nets because they thought that having the tailgate cost you gas mileage.
Right, made it more aerodynamic.
And then the Mythbusters figured out that it doesn't work like that. The wind comes over the cab and then creates this weird tunnel thing, so the wind just goes right over your tailgate altogether anyway. You know that if you drive fast. All right, 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. Back in 1 sec with more of the Jim Colbert Show.
Classic Alternative this weekend on Real Radio 104.1.
Yeah, mama, this surely is a dream. Take it.
Real Music Weekends are Classic Alternative.
This weather report is brought to you by Mills Air.
Temperatures have rebounded a bit for our second day of the work week. Hi there, I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist TJ Springer. Many of us have gotten back into the 70s and will stay mild through the overnight with the clouds sticking around. We'll have temperatures only falling into the middle to upper 50s across the metro, a little cooler to our north and west. Could have a couple of showers as well as this stalled front to our south starts to push back to the north. That continues on Wednesday with hit or miss showers possible. Won't be a washout, but we won't see much sunshine as temperatures stay parked in the middle to upper 60s. From the Fox 35 Storm Center, I'm meteorologist TJ Springer.
This report is sponsored by Duke's Mayo. Duke's, it's got twang.
This is the Duke's Country Song. It's a song about Duke's Mayo. It says here it's got twang. That sounds good. Get Duke's Mayo in store. It's got twang.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here for my friends over at Life Imaging FLA. Let's kick off the new year perfectly with a scan from the guys over at Life Imaging FLA. And here's why, because 1 to 3 people in this country will die of heart disease. And I got to tell you, the scariest part of that stat is in some of those cases, you will get 0 symptoms. There will be nothing. You will literally just fall down and die. And unfortunately, as terrible as that sounds, it is true. And that's why it's cool to be proactive with Life Imaging and get this free heart scan. Just a few minimum requirements. It is a $699 value. Even better, guys, be that hero and tell your friends and family this is a proven technology. It's absolutely proven. It has saved people's lives here in Central Florida, and it will do so in 2026. Get on board. And while you're there, please ask about their cancer screening as well, because early detection does save lives. Could not be easier to make your appointment. Just do this. Pick up your cell phone, dial pound 250, and say the keyword free heart scan. That's all you got to do. Pound 250, say that keyword free heart scan. They will connect you in seconds. Make that appointment today and make this the year you finally take control of your long-term health care.
Now that a new year is here, start 2026 by showing your gratitude. iHeartRadio's Thank a Teacher, powered by Donors Choose, celebrating the incredible impact of public school educators. Nominate an outstanding teacher in your life who's gone above and beyond for their students to be among the winners of $5,000 to stock their classroom. Teachers give their time, money, and hearts to help students succeed. Help us say thank you to the educators shaping our future. Get all the info and nominate a teacher who goes the extra mile today at iHeartRadio.com/teachers.
Hey, Hey Orlando, Joe Rossi here for Greenway Kia. It's a new year, and that means a new opportunity to get more for your trade. Listen, the value of your trade can differ by thousands depending upon where you go. At Greenway Kia, over 40 Greenway dealerships compete to buy your trade, and that competition could put up to $10,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value in your pocket. Start the year ahead at greenwaykias.com or visit one of our 3 metro area locations today. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
Negative equity refinance expires 2/5/26.
Hey girl, are you looking for your new favorite lip gloss? Well, I've got it for you. Maybelline Lifter Gloss is definitely it. Maybelline anything always hits. I absolutely love Maybelline and I've used it for years. In particular, the Maybelline Lifter Gloss has no sticky feel. It's super hydrating. Yes, that shine is on point. You can get it at your local Dollar General, and while you're there, you might as well pick me up one too. Okay, don't forget Maybelline Lifter Gloss.
Start your engines. This January, the world's largest collector car auction returns to Kissimmee, Florida. Mecum Auctions brings 13 days of full throttle excitement, iconic rides, and fun for the whole family. Mecum delivers the ultimate automotive experience. See thousands of classics, muscle cars, exotics, and more cross the block. Come experience Mecum Auctions live in Kissimmee, January 6th through the 18th.
Is your financial advisor offering you up to a 30% upfront bonus? Or are they promising you up to 10% growth per year, all for your retirement income? If not, then you need to come to Trajan Wealth. I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. If you have a plan to retire within the next 10 years, don't wait only to find out it's too late. I've seen hardworking folks like you retire only to be required to go back to work, all because their advisor told them guarantees like these were too good to be true. They're not. That's up to $30,000 upfront or up to $10,000 per year on $100,000, all guaranteed for retirement income. Don't keep working when you're supposed to be retired, and don't let any financial advisor tell you it's too good to be true. Call Trajan today, 407-213-0000. That's 407-213-0000.
Annuities, not advisory products. DBA Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
You made it through the holidays, but that constant sniffle might be more than just a cold. Trouble breathing, allergies, sinus infections? That's where Aspire Allergy and Sinus comes in. You're busy, and who has time for allergy testing and weekly shots? At Aspire, we make it easy with same-day results and a personalized treatment plan built just for you. Skip the meds that only mask symptoms. Aspire offers real solutions so you can breathe easier and feel better for good. Visit AspireAllergy.com to schedule your appointment. That's AspireAllergy.com.
Pizza's here.
Oh, great. I'd love some, but I'm worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose, oily stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
As a mom, comforting my family is what I do best. Vicks Vapor Stick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks Vapors in an easy-to-apply stick, and it dries fast, so there's no mess. I use it to comfort myself and my family.
Thanks, Mom.
Vicks Vapo Stick, soothing comfort for the whole family. And try Vicks Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks Vapors when you need more comfort for yourself. Use as directed.
It's a crime to pay more than a dime, one dime down at RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand. Just go to rchill.com.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Listening to the Jim Colbert Show.
What's up, Colbert crew? BD and Brad here.
What up?
Yeah, I think every girlfriend I've had, their vehicles have all looked like they hit everything but the winner's circle, if you know what I mean. Just kidding. Y'all have a good one.
Thanks, buddy.
My girlfriend typically drives everywhere, but only because she's got the nicer car.
However, she drives like an absolute grandma and is a terrible driver, and even admits to being a terrible driver. She has to ask me what the speed limit is. Like, she'll ask me, what's the speed limit? Like, how do you not know there's big signs in the middle of the street that are telling you what? Anyways, yeah.
Hey guys, happy day.
What's up?
In my relationship, my fiance does the majority of the driving. She has a newer, nicer car. Mine is a giant diesel chugging 2500, not very efficient. And I get to drink, so it's fine. And it's frowned upon to drink and drive, apparently.
It is.
Back in the day, my father, when he would get home from work, if he knew that mom and dad had to go somewhere, he would instantly crack a beer and tell her, "Oh, Linda, you got to drive. I'm drinking. Can't drive."
Happy birthday, Deb. Hope it's a good one.
Thank you.
Hey, Deb. Soul Man again. Been a while. Just wanted to let you know. Good, better, best. Never let it rest till your good gets better and your better gets best. Go Bears!
Oh, this guy. People are coming at you on your damn birthday.
You know what?
What the disrespect is that?
Not at all. No, the disrespect was the way the Packers gave that damn game away.
Oh, look at you. Go get him, coach.
Well, I mean,
Go Bears.
They did have a player make an incredible player, too.
They did, but
Yeah.
I mean, there were 17 points ahead. What the hell?
Yeah, you
Plus,
can't do
they
that.
got the Pope on their side.
And that's where I got a soft spot for the Bears this season.
Oh, really?
I can't believe I'm hearing these
Because
words.
of Pope Leo the 14th.
Oh, there you go. That's nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all.
All right.
I like having a Pope from the South Side.
All right, your 4 o'clock keyword is bonus, BONUS. Go to realradio.fm and send that on for your chance at $1,000. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
He takes no crap.
Southside Deb. Jack is here as well.
Sure.
Man, what a crazy story broke last night, man. Did you guys see this Timothy Busfield story?
Oh, man.
No.
Jack, you don't know it?
I remember, he was from the show 30-something.
Yeah, West Wing, too, dude.
And
Yeah.
He's married to Melissa Gilbert.
And SVU.
Yeah.
And let's just say what Jimmy's going to inform you about has caused NBC to move his episode of SVU, which had been scheduled for tomorrow, for Thursday, January 15th. Or rather, the Thursday, the 15th, they've had to move it because of this.
Timothy Busfield turned himself in today to New Mexico authorities for the alleged abuse of 2 11-year-old boys.
Oh, my.
U.S.
Wow.
Marshals were in on the search for him.
Whoa.
Yeah, the charges dropped on Saturday. He was nowhere to be found for 3 days. Melissa Gilbert made some kind of weird plea on social media, or a weird statement on social media. Then she went dark. She's been dark for 2 days on social after being active for a while. And then Timothy Busfield disappeared. He turned himself in today after lawyering up. And, of course, he claims that all of this, and it's one of that, it's 100% true. This is all allegations so far. This is 100% all allegations.
You just said it's 100% true.
Stop.
Now you're saying it's 100% allegation.
No, I didn't say it was true. I didn't say that at all. I said it's just allegations. 2 11-year-old twin boys were claimed that they were sexually abused by Timothy Busfield.
Okay.
From what I read, only one of them.
Well, it was twin boys, right?
There were twin boys on the show, which was the cleaning lady. Ran on Fox until last year. He was both the director and an actor on the program.
He was, yeah.
Apparently, it was one of the boys.
It's funny because in the story I'm reading right now, People Magazine, they never mention it as a singular act.
Oh, really?
They mention it as both of them, as if they were, as if it happened to both of them. And one of the things is that I guess he tickled them while on set, and he did this. And by the way, befriended their parents. Apparently he and Melissa Gilbert gave these boys Christmas gifts, and they called him Uncle Tim. They were so close. And of course, what they say is that's a common practice for people who are grooming children to become close with the parents first. So that it's a really difficult thing for the parents to assume that person's doing something wrong.
Or for the kids to want to say,
Right.
hey, that great guy, Uncle Tim?
Right. You've created some trust with the parents and, to create that aura of, well, it'd never be him. Now, of course, we don't know any of this. He claims all of it is made up because they replaced the twin boys with younger actors during the filming of the show.
And said that the mother wanted revenge.
Yeah, this is a retribution thing. There is a doctor that claims that at least one of the boys, like you were saying, does show symptoms of trauma through abuse of that. But, I mean, again, that could be a bunch of things. I don't know. What?
No, I had read that was an examination that had been done at a hospital after the mother had contacted Child Protective Services after she was made aware of the allegations.
Right, but what I read today was that he never touched them in the sense that, like, in other words, pull your pants down, let me touch you, that most of the touching that's been claimed has been during these tickling things that happen. And there are no other claims out there from any other children right now either, or any other families. Of course, we don't know. This just happened Saturday.
Right.
Yeah. What else do you think about it?
Well, the AP story that I had read was that one of the boys was touched on 2 separate occasions, upwards of 5 or 6 times. He was touched on his genitals. He told his mom, apparently a psychologist had also interviewed him, said he has a PTSD.
Yes.
Nightmares, would wake up scared thinking of the actor, was coming to touch him,
right,
and would wake up and be scared. So shocking.
I guess the warrant.
Shocking.
The warrant said the boy's mother asked her sons, quote, if anyone had ever touched them in a manner that made them feel uncomfortable. The children allegedly responded by, "You mean like Uncle Tim?"
No, I would not.
The parents were advised by an attorney to take the children to University of New Mexico and have them professionally examined. The professionals suggested the boys were groomed, according to the warrant. At the time, the children did not disclose any sexual contact. That's what a police officer said in the warrant. But they did claim that Busfield would, quote, tickle them on the stomach and legs. The case at that time did not meet their acceptance criteria at the time. So this has come up more than once with this gentleman and these 2 kids, but they never had enough evidence to do anything to him, so they didn't say anything. The warrant details on October 3rd, the boy's mother filed a police report telling Child Protective Services that, quote, her children both disclosed that they were sexual abused by Timothy around November 22nd to spring 2024. She was told that the physical abuse had not occurred, nothing could be done. That because physical abuse hadn't occurred, nothing, in other words, no marks. There's nothing to really indicate that they were telling the truth.
Right. Somebody did text us at 77031. Running from the authorities doesn't seem like something an innocent person does.
Yeah, well,
assuming that he was running,
So
we do not know that.
Actually, it wasn't a run at all. He said it was a 2,000-mile drive to New Mexico from where he was.
Okay.
So he just got in his car and drove. The only thing I can assume by that, again, I'm not making a case for this guy. I'm just trying to use logic here, is that he probably, once our charges drop, he certainly didn't want to be on an airplane with a bunch of people who could be staring at him, taking videos of him or something like that. So he got in his car, and he drove to New Mexico to turn himself in.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. It's
the internal investigation by Warner Brothers documented that an individual, quote, claimed to have witnessed an incident in the hair and makeup trailer in which executive producer director Tim Busfield entered and kissed a minor male on the face as the minor was getting a haircut. It says here in the warrant, a police officer writes, quote, in my training experience, pedophiles often infiltrate families under a trusted role, like Timothy, who as a producer exploited the hectic film sets to tickle and touch him on his penis and buttocks, masking it as play.
And that was one of the things that I had read, that when detectives interviewed Timothy Busfield, he had said, well, it was a playful set that he did tickle them. And I was like,
Yeah. The officer added that Busfield would invite the family to offset gatherings, with his wife buying Christmas gifts to foster closeness, making them, the kids, feel special and dependent. Classic grooming to erode boundaries, isolate the victim, and silence suspicions by blending abuse into normalcy. The dual tactic, charming parents while secretly violating the child, builds a web of complicity that is hard to unravel, delaying detection as families trust the abuser's facade, is what one of the cops wrote.
And what's interesting is someone else texted us at 77031. This is crazy timing, as Melissa Gilbert just came out saying she thought she was put in a vulnerable position having kissing an older man when she was 15 on the Little House on the Prairie.
Way to go, Michael Landon.
Oh, you're such an ass. Too soon, buddy.
He
soon.
He ran that show.
Too soon he did. He did.
Then he was on that show, Touched by an Uncle.
Angel, Jack. An angel. A guy named Angel. All right, 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. Where do you think the best state is to raise a family? We have a lot of people from all over the nation that listen to
Midwest.
the show. And you stay tuned because wherever you're from, I'm going to let you know where your state stands when it comes to raising a family. We'll
Wherever you're from, we're going to piss you off.
We're about to tell you if you had a terrible upbringing. We'll do that next.
Your chance to win $1,000 in your hand is minutes away on Real Radio 104.1. Brought to you by Mills Air.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Traffic's backed up due to an accident on the Greenway northbound before Curry Ford Road. There's a crash on the Turnpike southbound before US 192. The right lane's blocked. Multiple lanes are blocked on the Turnpike southbound approaching that I-4 exit there. Move over and slow down if you see emergency crews on the roadways. The roadways are getting busy this afternoon. And if you see traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Pizza Hut.
Watching football this weekend? Get the Big New Yorker from Pizza Hut for just $10. It's our biggest pizza for the biggest games. Giant foldable slices, huge flavor. So order now at pizzahut.com or in the app.
As for limited time offer, prices, participation, and availability may vary. Additional charge for extra toppings, max 3 and extra cheese. Taxes, tip, and delivery fee not included.
Are you looking to buy a new home in 2026, but first you want to make sure that mortgage quote you have is any good? Don't worry, because that's so easy to check with that mortgage guy, Don. And here's why you want to check. One recent study found that less than 20% of us compare that first mortgage quote that we get, but what you really want is peace of mind. So just go to the website, hit that button that says compare, and upload your quote. That's it. That's all you have to do. That mortgage guy, Don, is going to tell you if it's any good, and you can get a quote with no hard credit inquiry. It truly is peace of mind right there at your fingertips, so don't miss the boat. Compare your quote at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Don't miss the boat. Compare your quote with thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Facing a criminal charge, who you call next matters. At Smith & Yulo Law Firm, we are the criminal defense attorneys in Florida, fighting for people like you. Call 352-WIN-FOR-YOU now for your free case evaluation. Smith & Yulo Law Firm, offices Orlando.
Is life insurance part of your New Year's resolution? Listen, if you're young and healthy, it's simple, and any old agent can get it done. But if you're 50 to 60 years old with a touch of wide waistband syndrome or have correlating health glitches, you need to call Big Lou at Term Provider. Big Lou doesn't bait and switch you in with young and healthy rates only to clobber you with the truth down the road. $1 million of coverage could be as low as $200 per month. And unlike that treadmill, this one won't collect dust in the corner. Call Term Provider, speak with Big Lou, and find out how much he can save you on your new $1 million life insurance policy. Start this year off with peace of mind by calling Big Lou at 800-230-2777. 800-230-2777. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. For affordable term life insurance, call 800-230-2777 or biglou.com.
Transform your backyard for less than $5 a day. Fence Outlet will install a sleek black aluminum fence that adds style, security, and curb appeal for just $125 a month. Visit fenceoutlet.com for details. License number C-10252.
I'm Mo DeWitt, your local Orlando injury attorney. I'm here to talk when you need me, ready to listen. You deserve someone who's available, responsive, and truly invested in your case. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. I'm just one call away at 1-800-CALL-MO.
The real story in lab-grown diamonds is the outrageous markups other jewelers are charging for them.
That's Brian Stamey, Vice President of International Diamond Center.
Jewelry stores are marking up lab-grown diamonds as much as 800%. It's insane.
So instead of continuing to see customers overpay, IDC is changing the game.
For our customers, we have secured direct access to a wholesaler of fine quality lab-grown diamonds. Every size, every shape. IDC will facilitate the purchase at wholesale pricing directly from the grower. Look, we will always stand behind natural diamonds. But if a customer wants a lab-grown option, we can at least make sure they aren't being price gouged.
International Diamond Center.
For over 4 decades, IDC has stood for one thing above all, protecting our customers. No games, no inflated prices,
just the diamond you want at the fair price you deserve. So don't overpay. If you want a lab-grown diamond, come to IDC and save thousands. International Diamond Center, Altamont Springs, Mullet, Millennia, and Waterford Lakes. Online, shopidc.com.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. Together, we're Anajar and Levine. If you've been hurt in a car crash, we'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve.
Call Anajar and Levine for your free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE.
In Office Orlando. I used to talk about the weather as small talk. Now I talk about McValue deal days at McDonald's. A 4-piece Chicken McNuggets Happy Meal for just $2.99 on Sundays? I'm chit-chatting about it. 6-piece Chicken McNuggets for just 99 cents on Wednesdays. Catch me yapping all day, dude. I'm not even mad about it. You want deals? You need the app. Get 99-cent McNuggets and a $2.99 Happy Meal only in the app. These deals will definitely give you something to talk about. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Valid Sundays and Wednesdays in January and February at participating McDonald's. Valid once per day. Must opt into rewards.
Live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. From car accidents to personal injury cases, Mo has you covered. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM, HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station guaranteed human.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Credit. C-R-E-D-I-T. Credit. Enter it now at realradio.fm and answer your phone if you get the call. Good luck.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show, also available to watch at The Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
What up, guys? Sport from, I guess we have to do this for another year.
Duval.
I just want to say happy birthday to the sexiest voice on all the radio, mostly because of the way she says panties. Happy birthday, Top Down Deb! I hope you get everything you want and have a great, great birthday weekend, Deb. You deserve it, girl.
Thank you.
It's Drop Top Deb.
Okay, look, normally I do the long intro. First, I'll shout out Cobra Crew. Deb, happy birthday, hooray!
Hey.
But yeah, sorry, Jim. Jim, I can't say the N-word on the radio. I know this, but Jim, you are my brother because, like I said, like the chills I got are crazy. The Last Time is one of the greatest hip hop songs of all time. Yeah, y'all are definitely gonna enjoy it.
Man, what a record! You're right.
Colbert Crew. Greetings, love, and blessings, as always, you know? Deborah.
Yes.
Special blessings, love, and honor to you, Empress. Yeah, man, upon your earth strong, you know?
Irie.
Yeah, man. Just go and live up and enjoy life to its fullest, Deb. You know? That's all life is for living. So live it to the best of your ability, you know? I mean, nothing or no one stop that. Love and honor, blessings, always.
I want a red stripe.
Man, I got to tell you, between him and Brian, it's like that dude just comes out of the sea and then just says these mystical things and then just dips back into the Caribbean Ocean. And you go live your life by what he says.
You're not wrong.
I got like 5 cartoon kings that listen to this show. God damn. All right, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. 5 o'clock keyword is credit. That's C-R-E-D-I-T. Slide over to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. Monsters had a winner this morning at 9 o'clock.
Oh, we want one.
We would love to add to the till. So go get that cash, guys. Credit is your 5 o'clock keyword. Good luck. We hope you win for sure. Welcome back. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well.
Certainly.
City Commissioner Amy Lockhart from Seminole County joining us next to talk about this cool new Scout program, which is their unmanned shuttle kind of thing.
No, it's manned. I believe it's manned.
Yes.
Yeah. But it's like a kind of a county-run Uber.
Okay.
And it's replacing the Lynx because they're...
they're killing those.
As of the 11th, just a couple days ago, the Lynx does not run, at least down the main thoroughfare of 434.
Right, yeah.
I don't know if it's totally out of Seminole County, but the county commissioner, Lockhart, can kind of fill us in on the new program.
Yeah, that's very interesting. We'll talk to Amy here in just a few
And
minutes.
who's paying for it?
Yeah, for sure.
That feeling I am.
All right, so Newsweek does this occasionally, and I absolutely like it. It's the best and worst states to raise a family based on categories such as affordability, child care, and many other things. Matter of fact, it says right here where a family chooses can affect their child's education, health, safety, and future prospects. With rising living costs, families are increasingly weighing affordability, opportunities, and supportive communities when they decide where to settle. It says there's one state, obviously, that has done quite well. They researched and evaluated all 50 states using 50 indicators across several categories, including affordability, health and safety, education, childcare, and family fun. They also analyzed how expensive housing costs were, healthcare costs, school performance, crime rates. All of that was taken into consideration.
I have a state that's popping in my head.
That's what, the worst?
No, I thought we were going for the best.
Oh, yeah, you can go for the best.
North Carolina.
North Carolina is 36th.
Ouch!
Minnesota.
Minnesota is second.
Wow.
The second best state in the United States to raise your family is Minnesota.
And all the list of qualifiers, weather wasn't one of them. Then,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Hospitable weather definitely not in play.
Yeah.
But everything else, yes.
Yeah, I have to tell you, when I saw this before I looked, I actually chose the number one answer because it's always the number one answer when it comes to quality of life in America.
Oh, Massachusetts.
Massachusetts is the answer.
Yeah.
It's the best of everything. Best education, highest rated schools, quality of life, surroundings, house value. It's all number one.
Where's Florida?
Where do you think? That's the question of the day, right? Where do you think Florida ranks? Now, we've made the assertion many times on the show that Florida perpetually ranks at like between 30 and 35 in any list in the world, unless it's house value.
Yeah. We used to be in the 40s a lot, and the high 40s when it comes to quality of education.
Okay.
I will guess 40.
43.
Jack, give yourself a dong. You nailed it.
Whoa!
40 is the answer. Florida ranks 40th.
Wow.
Third biggest economy in the U.S., and we rate, I think, third or fourth biggest economy in the U.S., and we rank 40th when it comes to the best state to raise your family.
Okay.
40th.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
third richest state in America. I think it's New York, California, Texas, us, somewhere along there.
Yeah.
Yeah, third or fourth. Top five economy in the nation. Matter of fact, our economy is equal to some small nations across the world. We're 40th.
We've defunded public education and
filled it with voucher schools.
Yeah,
and
cost of living, insurance. The education is top. Well, you know, the funny thing is our higher education is great. Our free education is absolute dog ass.
Well, higher education is...
Right, yeah.
It's in the crosshairs.
Our cost of living is ridiculous here. It's expensive for car insurance. It's expensive for homeowners insurance. Groceries are expensive. It's just everything's more expensive.
Childcare.
It's a very desirable place to live. So
Climate, baby.
when you live in a desirable place, whether it be a neighborhood, an apartment complex, wherever, it's going to cost more the nicer it is. And Florida has a lot of cool, nice stuff. Plenty of stuff to do here. And we still rank 40th, which is crazy.
Not everybody has an Eric.
You're right.
Gator or Florida man.
Yeah, you're right. Jack, would you like to know where your
New Jersey is?
Where the Jersey is?
11.
Oh, 7.
14.
Wow.
Not bad at all.
How about Wisconsin?
What do you think?
Where are my panties?
Where you wear your panties and put them in a bag.
In a bag. 16.
Really?
11.
Number
Wisconsin
5.
is the fourth best state in America to raise your family.
Hey, it was a great place to grow up.
Yeah,
I thought it might be good after Minnesota was
Minnesota.
so high.
Want to take a shot at the worst state to raise your family? And by the way, this state is really collapsing. It is.
West Virginia.
Mississippi.
West Virginia's 49.
Oh, Louisiana.
Louisiana is hold on. Louisiana is 45.
Mississippi, did you say that?
Mississippi is 48.
Alabama?
Oh, is it California?
Alabama's 46. You see a pattern forming?
Yeah. Louisiana,
Texas.
we did that.
Georgia 41, South Carolina 42, North Carolina 36, Tennessee 33, Kentucky 38, Arkansas 44.
Where's Texas?
Texas is 34.
Affordability.
Where's Louisiana? Oh, you already said that's 48.
Where is California?
California is 29, like dead in the middle there.
Okay.
Okay, but you said this state is really collapsing.
We've mentioned it today.
New Mexico
is the dead last state for quality of life to raise your family.
Really?
I like New Mexico.
I do too, but I mean, apparently
So do I.
it's riddled with crime and drug problems.
Damn it.
Yeah, Nevada's
There
number.
goes that retirement plan.
Nevada's 47, and to give you the top ones up there, it is all the areas up there near the Great Lakes, guys. I'm telling you, North Dakota's number 3, Minnesota's number 2, Wisconsin's number 4, South Dakota's number 11, Nebraska's number 5.
Where's Connecticut?
New York's number 6. Connecticut is, it's got a little pointer here, number 7.
Where's Illinois?
Illinois is, get down here around
That's where the Fibs live.
The what?
Fibs.
Number 9.
Number 9.
So it's all top 10. Up there around the Great Lakes, they've killed it. So it must be something in that water up there. Michigan's 35, though, so that's not, they're surrounded by it.
What about Maine?
Ohio 21. Maine is 10th. So all the areas you
Northeast
thought,
and Midwest.
Yeah, all the areas you thought would be in the top are in the top. I mean, Washington State's number 13, Oregon's number 22. So, I mean, when you look at, by the way, if you want to check this out, you can see it at Newsweek. It's newsweek.com/best worst state to raise family.
Texas aside, I think Florida did best out of the southern states if we were 40 and all the others are in the 40s.
Yeah,
right?
Tennessee and North Carolina beat us. Everybody else was worse than us. Those are the only or Kentucky beat us too, but those are the only states. Virginia was 26.
What about Arizona?
Arizona, good guess. Let me see here. Arizona is 39.
What about New Hampshire?
New Hampshire's going to be up there for sure because New Hampshire is top 10, number 8. Like I said, I mean, anything in the panhandle up there in the Northeast that goes out, that's all of those, every one of those states is in the top 10.
Give me those outliers of Alaska and Hawaii.
Alaska, where do you think Alaska falls?
It's so weird.
It is weird, isn't it?
On that one.
Because, I mean, when you factor in
a state I've never been to.
Yeah, the quality of life and stuff. I mean, you talk about weather and things to do. I mean, what's to do in Alaska when it's winter, which is 7-8 months of the year?
Ice fishing.
Follow the caribou.
37th is Alaska, and Hawaii actually does a lot better at 23, which is wild because the cost of living in Hawaii is insane.
Yeah, that's very expensive.
Yeah, man. Crazy cool article. The entire thing, by the way, is written very well. If you want to check it out, you can do that. Again, it's newsweek.com.
Michigan Chuck sent a text. I think we're missing one. You have Michigan there?
Yeah, Michigan. I said it was like 35.
There you
go. Remember
Chuck.
I said all the states around the around the Great Lakes except for Michigan, the one that actually sticks out into them. It did not fare well at all. All right, 407-916-1041. Don't forget your 5 o'clock keyword is credit. That's CREDIT. Go to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000 when we come back. Seminole City Commissioner Amy Lockhart is joining us to talk about the Scout program, how it is going to be in Seminole County, and maybe where else it'll wind up here in the state of Florida. We'll talk to her next.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Road Rangers are off to the shoulder, clearing up an accident on I-4 eastbound just over St. John's River Bridge. There's a crash on I-4 eastbound at Lee Road off to the shoulder getting cleared up. Look out for an accident on the Turnpike southbound past I-4. The right lane's partially blocked there. Move over and slow down if you see emergency crews on the roadways. And if you see traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com.
Hi, I'm Kyle from Blindster. I started Blindster in my garage back in 2010. Since then, we've sold millions of custom blinds, shades, and shutters nationwide. Our blinds are DIY friendly, guaranteed to fit, and always cheaper than big box stores. Blindster.com.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here with my friends over at the Nickley Group. Just on the phone with Tom Nickley just the other day to talk about some things happening in the world of real estate. He informed me, let everybody know for the first time since 2022, mortgage rates are below 6%. That is super important when you consider that at the Nickley Group, these guys on average sell homes for more than 6% than their competitors, and they sell them twice as fast as well. That's more money in your pocket faster, and that's what the Nickley Group is all about. And if you're buying a home, let me tell you guys, guys. It's just hard to explain how good this team is at finding those homes that you are going to fall in love with. Multiple choices. The number one real estate team in all of Central Florida. They sell more homes than anyone, one every 9 hours. And with 4,000 plus 5-star reviews, you are in good hands. Get on the line with these guys, hire them, and let them show you what they can do for you when it comes to buying or selling your home. It's the NickleyGroup.com. That's NICKLEY Group.com.
Pizza's here.
Oh, great. I'd love some, but I'm worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose, oily stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Jim Colbert Show question of the day is brought to us by the Home Builders Network. And for years, we've been talking about Mike the Home Builder and the great job he does. He's done a great job personally at my house. When I needed a roof, boom, it's a Home Builders Network. Replaced a bathroom earlier this year. Also gutters with covers. And I cannot speak more highly of that because for 2.5 years, actually, it's almost 3 years now, I have not had to clean out my gutters thanks to the Home Builders Network. So whether it's replacement windows, replacement doors, any of the bigger projects around your house, go to the website, hbnusa.com. That's hbnusa.com. He's got a Home Builders Network showroom in Altamont Springs, but again, you find him online at hbnusa.com.
There are only about 4,300 publicly traded companies on the U.S. Stock Exchange. But there are an estimated 33 million companies in the U.S. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. The average investor is missing out on over 99% of the investment opportunity that's happening in this beautiful country until now. True portfolio strength is found beyond the confines of the S&P 500, investing in promising companies before they go public. Private real estate, infrastructure, world-changing technologies. This is called the endowment model. The endowment model has historically outperformed the traditional model of just stocks and bonds. If you're an accredited investor and want more from your investments, it's time to think beyond just stocks and bonds. Call Trajan today, 407-213-0000. That's 407-213-0000.
Advisory services offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. See website for details.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Angel from the Monsters. Are you looking for fresh pasta? The Neapolitan-style pizza, you know, the Neapolitan style with the 00 flour and the perfect leopard charring. Come check out Antica Woodfire Pizza and Market in Altamont Springs. Come see why Antica was voted Best Altamont Springs Restaurant in 2025 by the Orlando Weekly. Come for their $10 Tuesdays and get a margarita pizza for just $10 on a Tuesday. Or join us for Wine Down Wednesday with half-price wine at dinner on Wednesdays. Antica Woodfire Pizza and Market in Altamont Springs. Just put Antica, A-N-T-I-C-A, Pizzeria in your phone's map to get the freshest pasta in Altamont Springs.
Wondering if dangerous contaminants are in your home's water? Get Leaf Home Water Solutions today. We can't live without water, but we can take actions today to make it safer and healthier. Leaf Home Water Solutions is offering a free in-home water test. Just visit leafhome.com/free to schedule yours. With results from their advanced digital testing, Leaf Home Water Solutions can design a whole home system and expertly install it in as little as 1 day. With Leaf Home Water Solutions, you can feel confident that each drop of water from every tap and appliance is cleaner and safer for you and your family. We can't live without water, but we can take actions today to make our family's water safer with Leaf Home Water Solutions. Schedule your free home water test today at leafhome.com/free and save 15% on all home water treatment systems. That's leafhome.com/free for your free home water test and 15% off. leafhome.com/free.
Start testosterone. Get free GLP weight loss medication this month only at redmountainweightloss.com.
Listening to the Jim Colbert Show. Still to come, the common sense financial advice you need. It's Only Money with Scott Brown, today at 6:20 on the Jim Colbert Show.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1, 407-916-1041. You can always text our show at 77031. If you'd like to send a talk back, that's easy. Grab the iHeartRadio app, go to Real Radio. Use that little mic to send your comment over to Jack while you're there. Please make it your number one preset. That helps. We appreciate that. Your 5 o'clock keyword is credit, C-R-E-D-I-T. Slide over to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. Guys had a winner at 9. Let's get some more out there. Credit is the word. Go get that cash.
Get it.
I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well.
Yeah, hello.
Hey, this is actually kind of a special little thing here. There's some cool stuff happening in Seminole County, some unique, interesting stuff happening in Seminole County. She was nice enough to come in and explain it and kind of have a conversation with us. So you guys give it up for Seminole County Commissioner Miss Amy Lockhart. What do you think?
Yay! Woohoo!
How you doing, young lady?
Well, I'm great. Thank you. That's quite a reception. I don't get that every day.
What, you mean as a politician? They don't line the hallways every time you walk in?
Shocking.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you.
I would love to tell people all about your accolades, but I read your bio today, and it took 4.5 hours.
Oh, you're kind.
You've done a lot.
I have. I love this community. I love serving it. Yeah.
It shows because you're on so many committees. You sit on so many oversight boards for the county, everything from community to weather to environment. It's all there. So when we started talking about the Scout program, it was kind of interesting because everybody saw here in Seminole County that, Lynx decided to cancel all of their service to the county.
Well, we in conjunction with Lynx decided together that we were going to eliminate the lowest performing routes. So we still have 3 routes in Seminole County. So they're not all gone. So if you're someone who depends on Lynx, check and see which routes were eliminated because we have 3 of the highest performing, 436 and 434, that were kept.
Yeah, very nice. And you guys came to the conclusion because like we were seeing right before the program, you were showing me some stats and some numbers. And those numbers are startling, by the way, Amy. I never thought in a million years that the number would approach anything close to that for the service for Lynx in the Seminole County area.
Right. So every year through our budget process, we sit down with organizations like Lynx who we help fund, and they give us a projection of the next year, the next 5 years of what our costs are going to be. And in 2024, they gave us a spreadsheet and they said, we project that by 2030, the funding partner share, the portion of the amount that local governments are going to pay to subsidize Lynx, would grow from $106 million to $169 million. Whoa is right. So that set us as a board down a path of realizing that this was not sustainable for us. And yes, we've loved our partnership, but we just can't afford it anymore.
Right. Who could? I mean, $100 million. I bet if you gave everybody in our audience a chance to guess one time what that partnership cost, it wouldn't be near that number. I mean, that's crazy. Yeah.
And by the way, I just wanted to let folks know, if you're watching us on our YouTube channel, Amy was kind enough to text us this bracket that Jack has up on the screen so you can see the numbers for yourself. What Lynx was saying was going to be their partner funding. Just a mere $69 million. No big deal.
That doesn't seem like an unsubstantial amount of the budget for the county.
It is a large, no, and that's not Seminole County's portion. That is all of the funding partners. So that includes Orange and Osceola, Orlando, right? So but if you extrapolate out of that, what portion would have been Seminole's, it would have been approximately an additional $10 million. So we just aren't in a place where we can afford to do that. So I don't want to bang on Lynx because, they provide a wonderful service.
Yeah, they do.
But what we found for Seminole County is we needed to really dig deep. We needed to look at numbers. We needed to see who is really needing public transportation and how can we provide it less expensively. At first, it was just how do we save money? We didn't even care about providing a better service. And then we found, through a lot of research and a lot of good work by our staff, that we found an even better way to deliver public transportation for our citizens at less of a cost to the taxpayer. So how often do you hear that? Local government doesn't very often get to say, we're giving you better service for less money.
Right, yeah.
So we're pretty excited about it.
Yeah, as you might imagine, of course, that is the Scout program. Now, did your staff find that this program was running somewhere else in the country and they said, we think this will work in the community, maybe a community that was similar to Seminole County, which is kind of spread out with the exception of maybe Altamont and some of the other areas. Seminole is a dispersed community. I lived there for years. Jack lives there now.
All right. Yeah, go Seminole County.
Yep.
We knew that Freebie, which is the company that won the RFP, they were operating in some smaller communities around the state. And so we actually got to know them at a Florida Association of Counties conference. They were doing a breakout session, and my head immediately turned, and I said, "Oh my gosh, you guys might might be the solution for us. So we did a request for proposal and had several other companies that provide a similar service respond. And Freebie won that competition, that competitive bidding process, and they've been a great partner.
Really?
Great partner.
And so Scout is a manned vehicle. I mean, Jack kind of explained it, and I think this is relatively accurate, as like almost like a county-run Uber system, kind of?
Yes, and that is the analogy that I have been using when I try to explain to people what is microtransit, because you don't hear that word every day. I say, it's kind of like an Uber or a Lyft. Where that analogy breaks down is that this is not a private ride share, right? This is still public transportation. It is a ride share. You are going to get put in a computer algorithm that decides where you want to go and picking up other people along the way. No more standing at bus stops. No more walking 15, 20 minutes to a bus stop. These vehicles with these drivers who, by the way, some of them have been a lot of fun. I've secret shopped a couple of these rides. They're going to come and pick you up where you are, and they're going to take you where you want to go. It's remarkable.
Does it pool?
Yes.
Oh, so in other words, like if Jack lives in an area where two other riders live within like maybe 2 or 3 miles, and you're going to the same area, so it'll pick Jack up, it'll pick the other guy up, and it'll drop them off as they need to go?
Correct.
And it just and the algorithm figures all that out because
That's right.
you have all the information, and it can actually compute that pretty quickly to figure out, well, this ride would be even better if we're able to pick up 2 or 3 people at the same time.
That's right.
Commissioner Lockhart, how do you judge, especially with a new system at first, the need with how many vehicles you'll have, what the expected wait time will be? So how do you judge exactly how many cars? I went out today, dropped my daughter off 1.5 miles from my house, came back. I saw 3 different Scout vehicles. I drove a total of 3 miles, but it was 434, 1792 intersection, so pretty busy. But I was like, there's a Scout, there's a Scout, there's a Scout.
Right,
and so I've been seeing them more. I ride my bike down 434. I see the sign saying, oh, this bus stop, this bus route is going away. So I know we lost the Lynx bus route for 434. But so with all the information you're able to get, how do you determine how many vehicles you need, how many are out on the road, and what is the expected wait time when someone tomorrow says, oh, I'm going to try Scout?
Right. So what we started with was looking to the company that we hired, that we contracted with, who does this. This is their profession. And we made an assumption that people who ride Lynx are going to be the people who want to ride Scout. That was its original intended purpose, was to replace those fixed routes. Lynx was kind of able to give us a number, not a really hard number, but we had a generalized number. They said, well, let's start with 35 vehicles. We did the 3-month transition time to kind of try it out and see what worked. What we haven't been able to figure out yet is exactly how many of those Lynx riders have transitioned over. But what we have learned is we had a huge gap of people in Seminole County who needed transportation, who didn't have access to it because they didn't live close enough to a Lynx bus stop.
Right.
So we know we need more. We had no idea how popular it was going to be because originally in our mind, we were just replacing people riding a bus. And now we found there are all of these folks who are transportation disadvantaged, that this is providing a need for them, serving a need. So we're going to continue to monitor. We told the company that we wanted the average wait time, that we were comfortable as a board with the average wait time being about 30 minutes. We felt like we were already saving someone a 15 or 20 minute walk to a bus stop, that staying and waiting in your house, air-conditioned home for 30 minutes was probably reasonable. We've seen those wait times fluctuate drastically. Done a couple of things to help mitigate that, and I've got some interesting stories later on. I don't know how deep you want me to go into it.
That may be another visit altogether.
It might be. But yeah, it is a little bit of a moving target because we don't know every day who's going to wake up and decide that they want to ride a Scout vehicle.
This is what I want to do. I want to take a Scout vehicle to the Sunrail and take Sunrail to the airport. Now, I know we're outside of Seminole County running it to the airport, but I think I'd love to see Sunrail running on weekends or a little later nights.
Agreed. It'll be great.
Seminole County Commissioner Amy Lockhart with us today to talk about the Scout program. It's actually very interesting, like a county-run Uber system where they have their own cars. Okay, so the number one thing, you said you're saving money because obviously we don't have to pay for these the part of the Lynx share of the counties that get that. How does this add up cost-wise for the user? And by the way, the time thing is an interesting concept because bus routes, as a rule, are terribly long. So in other words, if I'm going maybe 5 or 6 miles because of all the other routes and stops it has to make, that trip could be an hour and a half. So I think the wait times are kind of a weird flux thing that maybe riders will have to learn how to negotiate because your ride time is actually going to be shorter.
The challenge might be for people going to work, right? Because you can't be late for work.
You
So
cannot.
what time do you open up the app? And I assume it's an app. We need to hear more about that, to call for the ride to be able to be at work on time.
And if people, obviously bus is one of the most inexpensive ways to travel around. You do have to deal with the waits and the times it takes to travel. Where does this add up in terms of cost to the user?
So we started with a zoned system. So if you are traveling within your zone, and our team, I got to give them credit again for doing a great job of making sure that there's grocery stores in every zone, a hospital in every zone. So if you need to get to important things, you can get there within your zone. So $4 is the minimum fare unless you start adding up your discounts. So because we didn't want to compete with Uber or Lyft, we started with a base fare of $4, and then we said, if you're a student, you have a discount. If you're elderly, there's a discount. If you're low income, if you're disabled.
Right, yeah.
Like, we want the people who need public transit the most to be able to access it, and we don't want cost to be a barrier. So it's very, very comparable to what you'd be paying on a Lynx route.
So the bubbles are like, let's say you live within a mile where the bubble is a 3 mile or 4 mile radius. Anything within that's $4. Anything outside the next bubble is $8 or I mean, is that basically how it goes?
It's even larger than that.
Oh,
yes,
it
in
is.
fact, we should probably pull up the route, the zones, so that you can throw that up there as well. I think that'd be helpful. I think people will be surprised at how large these zones are. We do not include the rural area. The eastern third of Seminole County is rural. We don't have public services out there for Scout.
Yeah, I was going to say, I lived in Geneva for about 4 or 5 years, and I was like, taking it to Geneva would be a hoot.
Yeah, they don't want it. They don't want it. We don't need to give it to them.
That's great. Talking to Seminole County Commissioner Amy Lockhart about the Scout program. Listen, you say that obviously when you read your bio, you are in contact with a lot of other county leaders throughout the state. Is this something that like the state is considering? Like, have you heard other communities really excited about a program like this where maybe the bus system fails them and their constituents need to get places a little faster? Have you heard that?
We're hearing from a lot of other counties quietly behind the scenes that they're watching very closely what we're doing and how successful it is. I think being the first to try something at this scale is kind of scary. In fact, I don't think people thought we were actually going to pull the trigger. I think maybe they thought we were using it for some kind of leverage. But the more we talked about it and planned for it, the more excited we got about the fact that we're going to be, not to overstate this, but I have stories of actual life-changing experiences for single moms who have to get a student to school. Younger children, they've got to get, they can't haul all the laundry to the laundromat on a Lynx bus. And I watched a mom a few weeks ago. She got out of the Scout vehicle. I was having breakfast one morning at a restaurant that was right next to a laundromat. Got out of the Scout vehicle. The driver got out with her, helped get her preschool-age child out of the car, the child car seat, helped carry the laundry out of the back of the Scout vehicle and walk into the laundromat with that mom. So, that's not happening in other types of public transportation environments. In any other scenario, she would be dragging the kid up to the Lynx bus stop, walking with the laundry on her hip, trying to manage that, whether it was raining or hot or whatever was happening. Now she can get picked up at her house. She can go do her laundry, call to have him come back and pick her up and go home. That saved hours. It's safer.
Right.
Right. A better overall experience. And again, this was chosen because we need the people who need transportation the most to have it in Seminole County, not because we want to have a cheaper ride to happy hour. Although you can do that.
Yeah. Okay.
And the safer ride.
There.
Was this
safer ride as well?
Was this unanimous with the commission?
Yes.
It was unanimous across the board, bipartisan. Everybody said it was a great idea.
Yes.
Wow.
I love it. Any age requirements or minimums? So what about kids if they want to send their kid somewhere? Is that
right?
And by the way, real quick before you answer, right now, if you go to our YouTube channel, it's realradio.fm/watch. We have the bubble areas up there where you can see where the Scout areas are, the routes and the costs and stuff. You want to check that out.
By the way, well done on the website.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah.
That's Chris. Chris and
Way
his
to go,
team.
Chris.
Way to go,
Great
Chris.
job.
Yeah, killing it.
So I believe 15 is the minimum age that we allow riders. And one of the reasons why that was especially important to me as a former school board member is that I know we have a lot of students who want to be able to participate in after-school activities, but the buses don't wait for band to be over, right? So students who want to stay, who maybe their parents couldn't come pick them up after school, who rely on the bus transportation system for the school district, they can now do that. Also, our students who want to participate in dual enrollment at Seminole State College or UCF, these kids now can actually take classes on campus if they don't have a vehicle, because they can go from high school to their dual enrollment class on campus at a college. What a great experience for a high school student.
And I wanted to ask you, as a county commissioner, or as any political leader, transportation, especially in Central Florida, is got to be one of the biggest hurdles to tackle, is it not?
It is huge. It is huge. I also serve on the Sunrail board.
Yeah.
Trains, buses,
right? Yeah, we got you.
Trains, automobiles,
all of it.
She's on the skateboard committee too.
Exactly.
And she's running for inline skate leater next week too.
We have a skate park in Castleberry.
Don't sleep on her. She's great.
Does she do those ollies?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, transportation's hard because it's not something that we've grown up with here in this community. Right. I grew up in South Florida. Florida is not known for public transportation. We're not a big city. We're not running that. And we have so many people who have moved here now who expect it because of where I came from. We don't have that here. It's just a completely different dynamic. And so we're starting to grow up a little bit. Sunrail is a huge piece of that. Being able to get to the airport, that bright line that's coming is incredible.
And that thing is still in its infancy. We won't see its real, fruition probably for another 10 years or so, where you really see people kind of talking about it like Jack talks about it. I'm going to hop on here, take the rail down to Tampa, take the rail down to Miami, take the rail over the coast, whatever.
I love Brightline for that.
Yeah. So I did want to ask, I just lost my train of thought.
Must have been a lie. That's what my mom would always said.
Oh my God, what was it? I had such a great question for you, and I blew it. Anyway,
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
You raise chickens? Do you have chickens?
I do.
Yay! I love that sound in my neighborhood.
Not in my backyard.
I have two neighbors with them. There's no ordinance on law. I mean, they can make noise at any time.
Yeah, they can do anywhere. Yeah.
Well, now roosters are not allowed. So if we're cock-a-doodle-doing, that's a no-go. But we can have.
I want that on a T-shirt.
That is the sweetest.
I want that on a T-shirt.
That's the sweetest way anybody's told me don't have a rooster. You can't have it. You can't do it, buddy.
But you can have hens, and as most people know, you don't need a rooster to have eggs.
All right, you don't.
So hens can lay without a rooster, and you can have all kinds of wonderful
and you get that
eggs.
great clucking sound.
What about a county ordinance that if you have hens and you're producing eggs, you're required to give some to the neighbors who have to listen to the number?
Right,
There we go.
Can I take my chicken on Scout? These are the things people need to know.
Yeah.
I just remembered what it was, and then I just forgot it again.
Okay, so it's an app, right?
So Scout has an app, and it's actually Freebie is the app. So if you're looking in the App Store, don't look for Scout, look for Freebie.
Okay.
And you can also call. A lot of our seniors aren't used to using apps; they're used to the old school phone. So you can pick up the phone and you can call and order your ride. It's really fantastic.
Yeah. How's the county getting the word out? Because obviously this is a big thing. You're going to tell people their bus route's going away, and this is the alternative now. How is Seminole County doing that? Are they, are you guys doing an email blast? Are you doing an advertising campaign?
All of the above.
Oh, really?
You name it. So I feel like I've been talking about Scout nonstop. If anybody will talk to me about it, I'll come and talk. Any of our commissioners will go and talk about it. We've done marketing campaigns on social media, on websites, newsletters. Our team has attended every type of community meeting you can possibly imagine to get the word out. In some weird ways, I think we almost over-advertised it at the beginning because our demand has gone up incredibly. We've had 20,000 riders. That's amazing. It's incredible.
Wow.
I think 700 just yesterday.
When did it officially start?
We started the first trial zone in September 15th.
Yeah.
And then we launched October 15th.
Wow. So it's not even that long at all, man. That's crazy. So people are already acclimating into the system.
Yes. I would say some are acclimating better than others. If you're someone who has been using a Lynx fixed route bus and you know the routes and you know you've got to get on the 10 whatever to get to the 2 whatever to do all those transfers. If you have that memorized and that's now hardwired, to have something that even though it's more user friendly, it's new.
Change is difficult for everybody.
Change is hard.
Yeah, change is
just
hard.
Yeah. And so there are some hanger-oners that waited until the very last minute. We had about 200 people download the app for the first time the day that the links routes ended. So it's unfortunate that they waited because we intentionally put in that 3-month time of overlap so that people could get used to it and try it. Some of the discussion about the routes and the times, I think, is important to point out that, we have data now that we never would have with links. So we know when a ride is being called for. Generally, the area we can see heat maps of where's the hot spot people want to go to.
Bahama Breeze.
Christmas Eve, it was Publix. Everybody was going to grocery stores Christmas Eve.
No.
I was thinking maybe it was church. No, it was Publix. So we've had some interesting things happen that the team has noticed that about 10 or so high flyers have been ordering and canceling rides. Like one person ordered and canceled 100 rides, which completely throws the system into chaos.
Okay.
So we had an opportunity because, when you download the app, you can make contact with that person. And so the folks from Freebie reached out to them and said, hey,
what the hell are you doing?
Well, maybe that is. I'm not sure exactly how they said it. But,
she ain't saying that.
But, if...
Send me to talk to him. I'll take care of it for you, Amy.
I mean, I would love to think that maybe it's just somebody who didn't understand.
Yeah, that could have been me. I'm going to be dead honest with you. I don't even have the app, and I probably did it. I am that guy for the record. I'm the guy who's like, this thing ain't working. Next thing you know, I have like 15 scouts in my front yard wondering what the hell's going on. I'm the guy. I'm going to tell you straight up. Ask anybody in this building. They know.
He's that guy.
He's
the guy.
So we have 1% of riders who are responsible for 20% of the cancellations.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's
human
doable.
nature.
Like that's doable. I mean, that's an easy problem to stomp out,
Yes,
right?
absolutely. So either once we get them educated so that they know how to order the ride appropriately, or we
block them
out of the system.
Yeah, you block them. I mean,
so we're starting to see odd things like that come. We got to figure out how to fix them, and then we move on.
Yeah, right on. Well, look, we are out of time, but I have to tell you, this has been an unbelievable conversation, and you are welcome back at any point. And anytime there's a change in the Scout program and you need to kind of let people know what's going on, please give us a call. Don't forget our number.
Yeah, online, it's ScoutSeminoleFL.com, and you can get all the information about it. I just Googled Scout and Seminole, and boom,
it
takes
right
you
up.
right to the page. All the information is very clearly laid out, very intuitive, and easy to use. I want to use it now. I don't need to, but I want to.
Yeah, very cool.
I got $4.
Amy, thanks so much for dropping by. We really do appreciate it. And please do keep us in mind. If anything pops up, you're more than welcome to kind of let us know what's going on. Come on, get the word out and let Orlando know what's happening.
Would love it. Thank you guys so much.
You guys give it up good and loud for Amy Lawson.
Hey, Amy and Chris.
Yeah, how about that? All right, 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Load them up. Trivia's next.
If this were written by AI, it would sound way more polite. Luckily, it's just us. Real Radio 104.1, guaranteed human.
This is Chris Broussard. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Discover.
Let's start with hockey, where the Red Hot Lightning put their 10-game winning streak on the line tonight. They're in Pittsburgh. Tampa Bay coming off that home sweep of Philadelphia. College basketball, it rolls on tonight, too. It's number 20 Florida visiting Oklahoma. Florida State battles Syracuse. That one's on the road. And Notre Dame football coach Marcus Freeman will not face charges for an alleged battery at his son's high school wrestling match this month. I'm Scott Davidson.
Life's messy. Divorce, car accidents, business disputes. At TK Law, we handle it all with experience, strategy, and the respect you deserve. We're not a buffet. We're a firm trusted by our clients and respected by our peers. Our firm has been built on decades of results. Whatever life throws at you, TK Law is by your side. One team, one strategy, one clear path forward. Visit onefirmforlife.com. TK Law, your one firm for life.
Man, there's no question that when you have plumbing problems, your entire house stops running. No showers, no flushing toilets. It is the worst. That's why it's always smart to have a reputable plumbing company on call. And for me, it's easy. That's Modern Plumbing Industries. These guys, I swear on my life, these guys just literally manually fashion 2 parts for sinks that aren't even made anymore so that it would work for me. That's exactly what they do. They go above and beyond to make sure your problems are solved. They can do the same thing for you. Employee owned and in business since 1975. I actually got a messenger on my phone today because of a photo I put up with the guys from Modern Plumbing who came over and took care of my issue. And they said, man, these guys are the absolute best. And they are. They will do it all. Plumbing, gas, water heaters, so much more. When you book your appointment, mention the Jim Colbert Show for a $50 discount. Call for 24-hour service at 407-327-6000 or visit them online at modernpi.com.
Hey, Orlando. Joe Rossi here for Greenway Kia. The new year just got a lot more affordable. With recent Federal Reserve rate cuts, interest rates are coming down as low as 0% APR. If you've been waiting to upgrade, now's the time. Greenway has financing options designed to take advantage of today's lower rates. Even if you have less than perfect credit. See what's available now at greenwaykias.com. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
With approved credit. Offers expire 2/5/26.
Man, you've seen it. Your electric, your power bill just going up and up and up. There is a way to fight back. You can push back with solar, and you can get there with Solar Source. Solar Source is the company that I trust for solar. They now offer whole home solar from just $89 a month with no money down, guaranteed performance. Maintenance is also included. You can save up to 40% on your power bill immediately. From the moment they turn it on, you're going to start saving because you are using the sun to produce electricity you are using in your home. They're trusted by NASA, Disney, and over 70,000 of your neighbors. And get exclusive savings when you tell them Jack from Real Radio sent you. Go to solarsource.com/monsters or give them a call now. When you talk to them, tell them Jack sent you.
Hey, good morning. You're heading to the airport, right?
Yep, thanks for checking. I like the car. How long have you been a rideshare driver?
About 3 years now. I really enjoy it.
Isn't it hard to make money these days with the price of gas being so high?
Not for me. I use Upside, the free app that gives you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get real money back when you get gas with the Upside app?
Yep, I get real cash back every time I get gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make around $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code TALK to get up to a $5 per gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime, right to your bank account, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code TALK to get up to a $5 per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code TALK.
New year, new goals. And in this economy, a better money plan is more necessary than ever. I am Matt. And I'm Joel. We are from the How to Money podcast. And every week we help you to spend smarter, save more, and to make sense of what's going on out there.
If you want 2026 to be the year you finally feel in control of your money, we're here to give you the tools and advice to help you make it happen. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search How to Money, and listen now.
We started Henyon & Walsh for people like you. People with integrity, honesty, and loyalty. The result? We care about you and your investment success. We're dedicated to your financial goals, so we'll always give you our best efforts because you've earned it. We're Henyon & Walsh and committed to you. Get a second opinion. Call 800-279-5279 or find us online. Investing involves risk, including the possible loss of principal. Advisory services provided by Henyon & Walsh Asset Management. Securities offered by Henyon & Walsh Inc. Member FINRA SIPC.
It's a crime to pay more than a dime. One dime down at RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand. Just go to rchill.com.
This is Real Radio 104.1 on your phone with the iHeartRadio app and on hundreds of devices like Alexa, Google Home, Xbox, and Sonos. We are an iHeartRadio station. This is why YouTube was created at Jim Colbert Show on YouTube. Subscribe and watch.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. Thanks for tuning in. Big thanks to Amy Lockhart, Seminole County Commissioner. She was great. I'm sure we'll have her back on as Scout grows. to talk about those growing pains and how they can make them better. We'll do that probably in a couple months. Welcome back. I am Jim. Jack is right over there. And, oh, hold on.
The birthday girl. You can't miss a birthday girl on her birthday.
I'm Jim. The lovely, young, and supple Deborah Roberts here today with us.
Well, hello there.
Supple.
I don't ask.
HR.
I don't know how he knows. Don't want to ask.
And Jack has the Jackie Sack. What's in it, dude?
All aboard.
Chugga chugga.
Choo choo.
Supple, supple.
Okay, here we go. Our winner today will get to have they have a choice between one of two prizes.
All
One
right.
is either a pair of tickets to see Kansas.
Nice.
Yes, that Kansas. Carry On My Wayward Son, Kansas. At Peabody Auditorium. That's happening January 18th. That's this Sunday.
Sunday.
At the Peabody. Also in the Jackie Sack, 2 tickets to Fresh from Florida 250. It's a NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series at Daytona International Speedway.
Nice.
This race is happening February 13th, but you know it. Speed weeks are here, and it leads up to the Daytona 500. If you want tickets to any of the races presented by Advent Health, log on to Daytona500.com or simply call 1-800-PIT-SHOP. Those are the 2 prizes in the Jackie Sack today.
So back to you, a supple.
Thank you so much, young lady.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, or 5?
Let's see. Let's go 3.
Yeah, 3 sounds good. Let's go, Gary. Gary, how you doing?
Doing good, sir.
Glad to hear that, buddy. Want to play a little game with us?
Yes, sir.
All right, there he is. Let's do it.
Game show.
All right, Gary, this is a real easy game, boss. Got a question here for you. 4 answers. One of these answers, Gary, is not true.
What?
Trying to fool you, big dog, but if you see through it, I'll send you over to Jack. He's got a couple things that you can choose from. Are you ready?
Awesome. Ready to go.
Here we go, buddy. On this day in 1955, Fred White, drummer for the Grammy Award-winning R&B powerhouse group Earth, Wind, and Fire, was born on this day. Here are 3 fun facts about Earth, Wind, and Fire, and 1 lie I told last September.
Oh,
do you remember?
Yeah. All right, buddy, here we go. We're talking about Earth, Wind, and Fire. Which one of these is wrong? Number 1, Earth, Wind, and Fire was the first black artist to sell out a stadium. They sold out Giant Stadium in New York in 1979.
Wow.
Number 2, the band was originally called the Salty Peppers. Number 3, Earth, Wind, and Fire had a zero-tolerance drug policy. If you got caught using, you were out. Or lastly, September 21st was chosen for that song because it was the date his son was due to be born. Which of those is a lie?
I'm going to go with number 2.
No, that's absolutely true. Earth, Wind, and Fire, before they formed, was known as the Salty Peppers.
I love them. I've seen them live.
They
but
are.
I think they were a strange pick when they did the benefit concert for the wildfires. So.
Oh, yeah, it was. But
Just
they
by
are
the name.
They're incredibly good, though, right? All right, Deb, 1, 2, 4, or 5?
Let's go 4.
4 is Angie. Angie, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Good, Angie. Glad to hear that you're doing well. We're talking about the band Earth, Wind, and Fire. Which one of these isn't true? Number 1, Earth, Wind, and Fire was the first black artist to sell out a stadium. They sold out Giant Stadium in New York in 1979. Number 2, Earth, Wind, and Fire had a zero-tolerance drug policy. If you got caught using, you were gone. Or lastly, September 21st was chosen for that song because it was the date that Maurice White, the founder's son, was due.
I think the last one is wrong.
That's absolutely true, unfortunately. I messed up on purpose so that you would get it wrong. That's not true. I just messed up. Yeah, September 21st was the date that Maurice White, the founder and lead singer of Earth, Wind, and Fire's son, was due, so that's why he chose that date.
Oh, wow.
1, 2, or 5?
Let's go 2.
2 is Andy. Andy, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Big dog, get a 50-50 shot here going to the Jackie Sack. Which one of these is not true in regards to Earth, Wind, and Fire? Number 1, Earth, Wind, and Fire was the first black artist to sell out a stadium. They sold out Giants Stadium in New York in 1979. Or lastly, Earth, Wind, and Fire had a zero-tolerance drug policy. If you got caught using, you were out.
Number 1.
Number 1 is the answer, big dog!
Yay!
Hey, let me ask you this, though. What were they, the black first artists to sell out?
I don't know that, but I know that they had a strong stance on anti-drugs.
Yeah. Madison Square Garden. They were the first black act to sell out Madison Square Garden. You're a winner, big dog. Andy, we'll get you a prize in just no time at all.
The tell to me was you kept saying Giant Stadium in New York. And Giant
it's in
Stadium
Jersey,
baby.
And it was built in 78. Yeah. So they had their big run in the late 70s. That was when they were destroying it.
Yeah.
And they are an incredibly talented band, all 17,000 of them. They did have a zero-tolerance drug policy. They would not tolerate it. No drugs at all. If you got caught using, you were gone, regardless. And it was 3 brothers who started this band, not just black guys, brothers.
I saw them.
they were actual brothers. Go ahead, buddy. I'm sorry.
2 years. I saw them open for Lionel Richie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what a great show. And I went there. I wanted to see Earth, Wind & Fire. I'm like, Lionel Richie. But
who was a member of their nemesis.
Yeah.
The Commodores. Because those guys, battled.
But Lionel, it was amazing show of nothing but hits. It was fantastic.
So, funny enough, my wife's boss is a massive fan. And it turns out that my wife comes home this is about 2 or 3 years ago, and she goes, hey, you want to go to a show? Tina bought us tickets. And they have great seats. I'm like, okay, no problem. And the funny thing is I didn't even bother asking who it was because I was just going to go. My wife's there supporting her boss. And she goes, yeah, we're second row for Earth, Wind & Fire at Hard Rock Live. Bro, let me tell you. It was next level. I mean, it was next level. You're right there. It was unbelievable.
I bet.
A couple other things you may not know about Hard Rock Live, about Earth, Wind & Fire before we get to the top of the hour. The band's name comes from founder Maurice White's astrological sign. He's a Sagittarius, but he changed air to wind.
Okay.
There you go. Earth, Wind & Fire were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in the year 2000 by Little Kim. The main gist of the core of the band were all brothers. It was these 3 brothers. Maurice White and his 2 brothers started the band. They were actually in the Salty Peppers together as well. And then, like I said, lastly, Earth, Wind & Fire was the first black artist to sell out Madison Square Garden.
That little place?
Yeah, that tiny little spot. All right, take a little break. We'll do a segment and then have It's Only Money. Bradshaw Brown in today. We'll do that next.
Your chance to win $1,000 in your hand is minutes away on Real Radio 104.1. Brought to you by Mills Air.
You're going to be pumping the brakes on I-4 westbound, getting through that World Drive area. Just before State Road 429, there's an accident off to the shoulder getting cleared up. Look out for road rangers there. On 408 eastbound at Severin Boulevard, there's a crash off to the shoulder getting cleared up. You're going to get caught up in some familiar delays piling up on all the major roadways tonight. The roadways are busy. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Duke's Mayo. Duke's, it's got twang.
This is the Duke's Country Song. It's a song about good mayo, Duke's Mayo. It'll make any dish sing. Get Duke's Mayo in store. It's got twang.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here from my friends over at Life Imaging FLA. It is January, time to start off the new year with a new you by getting the scan at Life Imaging FLA. Look, man, let me tell you just straight up, it's just this easy. If you ever thought that there's a possibility that you could have a lingering issue with your heart or your chest, get over to Life Imaging FLA, get this free heart scan, and let them show you for sure if you do or don't. Here's the great thing, man. Just getting in there and finding out how you're doing gives you this peace of mind that you've not experienced yet as a person. I'm telling you, because when I left there, my peace of mind was in good shape. And when we got the call from our in-laws that they were in good shape as well, man, it's just that peace of mind that you love. There are no dyes. You do not take your clothes off. As a matter of fact, this entire process only takes a few minutes. So don't wait. Do what I did, what my in-laws did, what my wife did, and so many people in Central Florida are doing. Get this free heart scan. Just a few minimum requirements. It is a $699 value, and it's easy to make your appointment. Just pick up your cell phone, dial pound 250, and say the keyword free heart scan. That's all you have to do. Like pound 250, say that keyword free heart scan. They'll connect you in seconds. Make that call and take control of your long-term health care.
For more information about contests on this station, go to realradio.fm/rules.
Ugh, time to clean out the gutters again.
But I don't want you climbing that ladder.
Time to call Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection company. Leaf Filter's trusted pros will not only clean your gutters for you, they'll realign and seal your gutters and install Leaf Filter. With Leaf Filter, you'll never have to clean out your gutters again.
Wait, never again?
Never again. Because Leaf Filter's surgical-grade stainless steel micromesh is fine enough to block even tiny debris, like pine needles and pollen, while still letting rainwater flow through. Leaf Filter works so well, it's backed by a lifetime warranty. Plus, when you go to leaffilter.com/block, you'll get a free gutter inspection and up to 30% off.
Wow. So no more climbing that ladder.
How do I sign up?
To get this special radio offer, go to leaffilter.com/block for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leaffilter.com/block for up to 30% off. leaffilter.com/block.
I'm a big lip gloss fan. And listen, I've tried so many different ones. Maybelline Lifter Gloss is definitely the one for me. No sticky feel, super hydrating. Maybelline Lifter Gloss has been one I've used forever, and I suggest you do too. Go find it at the Dollar General near you. Don't forget, it's Maybelline Lifter Gloss.
Eligibility and results may vary. If you're an Orlando area resident looking for a great dentist, complete dental care is waiting at Sage Dental. At Sage Dental, our caring team of dentists, specialists, and oral surgeons use the latest innovation and minimally invasive techniques for less discomfort and faster healing. From routine cleanings to advanced procedures like implants, oral surgery, restorations, or custom dentures, Sage Dental is your all-in-one dental home. No more running around town. We do it all right in our offices. We even create beautiful, long-lasting crowns the very same day. And for those on Medicare, Sage Dental can help you understand your benefits and make your care as simple as possible. Medicare and most insurance plans accepted. No insurance? Our Sage Care Plus plan can save you up to 65% on general or specialty dental care. Sage Dental, leading with innovation, centered on your care. To schedule an appointment, call 800-341-6644. 800-341-6644. That's 800-341-6644.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Good news. Mortgage rates have improved again this week. Get your quote for a refinance to lower payments or get cash out at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
With that mortgage guy, Don.com.
The accident wasn't your fault, so why should you be burdened with the medical bills? This is Orlando injury attorney Mo DeWitt. Don't get overwhelmed by mounting medical bills. I'll fight to ensure that the responsible party pays what you're owed. Injured on the go? Don't wait. Visit justcallmo.com.
Pizza's here. Oh, great. I'd love some, but I'm worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose, oily stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
As a mom, comforting my family is what I do best. Vicks VapoStick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks vapors in an easy-to-apply stick, and it dries fast, so there's no mess. I use it to comfort myself and my family.
Thanks, Mom.
Vicks VapoStick, soothing comfort for the whole family. And try Vicks Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks vapors when you need more comfort for yourself. Use as directed.
If you want to buy or sell your home quickly, call Nick Lee. For a guaranteed cash offer, visit thenickleyGroup.com.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Broadcasting live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station. Guaranteed human.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Friend. F-R-I-E-N-D. Friend. Enter it now at realradio.fm and answer your phone if you get the call. Good luck.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Good afternoon, guys. I don't speed around town because you don't ever really get anywhere any faster. I speed on the highway because you can affect the outcome. You can get there sooner if you speed on the highway. But when I'm driving and my wife is my passenger, I can see her little eyes darting between her mirror and over my shoulder, wondering why I don't dive into whichever lane she thinks is incrementally moving faster than the one I'm in. Drives me crazy. Bye, guys.
See ya.
What's up, Colbert crew?
What up, dude?
It's Ryan, the Eagles fan from Friday. I forgot to call in yesterday, but I guess I want to say congratulations to the ref I mean San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, shots.
Yeah, I was confident, but I was wrong. I can whine and complain about the game all I want, but my whining and complaining won't change the outcome of the score. Anyway, I was wrong. Congrats to all you who picked the Niners to win. Hope you're having a good day. Peace.
Peace.
Hey, Cobra Crew. It's your girl, Foxy Brown here. Been a minute since I've been on. Hola, Deb.
Hello.
Feliz cumpleaños. Happy
Gracias.
birthday. Enjoy. And you know how we Spanish people do. Disfrutes. Bye, Cobra Crew.
What'd you say?
Good afternoon, the Jim Colbert Show, Prince of the Islands. Jimmy, I just wanted to say happy birthday to Barb's. I hope she really enjoy her day, and I hope you didn't get it. You get some present from Jimmy, Barb's. But you know he's a Scrooge made up. He's not gonna give you anything.
Oh, really?
Happy birthday! Joyeux anniversaire, bon anniversaire, Barbara. Ciao.
No.
I'm still waiting for the time to run out.
Yeah, I know.
Jeez,
Yeah,
they
you
changed the
you
time on
screwed
it.
yourself. You ruined your own bit.
Yeah, you called me Barbara.
Jack, need you to go back to the 450, 451 mark. There's a perfect little sound bite in there. It's going to get great use for the show.
What'd I say?
It's for you, Deb. Happy birthday.
All right, very nice.
I knew it's got something to do with that damn Bears game.
No, it's got to be it's you saying the word panties, I'm sure.
No, it's got to do with Jim speaking in first person, saying about pulling your pants down, and he wanted to touch you.
I never said any of that. That's ridiculous. I said she was supple. That's a joke in
It wasn't
itself.
about her. It was the Timothy Busfield segment where you said in first person something that I already had marked on my sheet.
Jesus. That's just what I need. All right, 407-916-1041. Your 6 o'clock keyword is friend, Friend. Go to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. Friend, guys, that is your 6 o'clock keyword. Good luck. We hope you win. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well.
Yo.
Bratcher Brown sitting in with us for just a little bit this segment. How you doing, Bratcher?
I'm doing fantastic. How
Good
are you?
to see you, buddy.
Thank you.
We'll get to It's Only Money here in a few minutes. Bratcher's just going to hang out with us and chill so he doesn't sit out there by himself on his phone and doom scroll. Hey, real quick, we had a topic earlier. When you and your wife drive around, who does most of the driving?
Oh,
Don't say that.
He didn't say it.
She does this. She goes, "Oh, that's the noise that she knows I can't stand. The car that's braking 50 yards in front of me."
Right. Yeah. Oh. So she freaks out when you drive, right?
Correct.
Because she thinks you drive too aggressively or something,
She
or maybe
just thinks I don't see anything.
Okay, I see. Now, what's it like when she drives?
I'm calm.
Oh,
It's
you
fine.
liar.
It's fine.
She's listening.
Yeah, dude, your tone is a dead
She
giveaway.
is listening.
I mean, are you serious with this?
Oh, he's a newly.
Why did I ask you to come in here?
He's a newlywed. He's a
Are
newlywed.
you out of your tone?
It's all
buddy,
good.
is what they call a dead giveaway.
It's all good.
Now, does she do the same things that she accuses you of doing while driving in a fit of hypocrisy?
No, to give her credit, no, she does not. She's
Okay.
she's a fine driver,
Yeah.
but I like to think that I am quieter about it.
Man, she must be in the car right now in the parking lot.
My idea was today. This is where all that whole thing came up. I think you should be able to. My wife accuses me of being a horrible driver while being a horrible driver. My thought was download the information from her vehicle. Everything remembers everything now, right?
Yeah.
Input that into a vehicle at a business. And then put her in the passenger seat and push go so that she can understand what it's like to ride with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not going to do that. Like I said, he's a newlywed, and she's in the parking lot sitting in the car listening. Right, Bratcher?
Accurate?
I don't believe she's in the parking lot, but she might be listening.
Yeah, very nice. All right.
We could tell.
All right, Walmart and Google are partnering up for a new shopping experience.
Anything to take down Amazon, right?
Yeah. Anything to get you junk faster is what they're going to do. Yeah, Walmart and Google have announced the launch of a new shopping experience built on Google's Gemini AI technology. Now, at first when I read this story, I just started S-ing on it left and right because you guys know I hate the idea of being able to buy junk faster. But I have to tell you, it is kind of an interesting thing. And although I do peruse the AI world as not scary by any means, but it seems like it's like a Rube Goldberg machine in some situations. Like it's almost faster just to do it by yourself rather than having to incorporate technology.
Well, There's some things, but I think AI is really the antithesis of that. It's supposed to remove a lot of the things that you would be doing.
Right. But it's all based on an algorithm that I give it, right? So if I think outside of my own algorithm, it doesn't show me the things that I may want to discover.
See, yeah, and like my daughter complains about the algorithm that feeds her like videos on YouTube. She's like, I want to see new things,
Right,
but
yeah.
she feels like it's just feeding her.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Same here. Like you watch one video of something, you're going to get 50 different versions of the same thing. You're not going to get really any variety once you've shown the machine that you like that for 30 seconds, 10 seconds, whatever the number is, it's going to keep feeding you that. But here's the issue that I find kind of unique about this. It says when shoppers ask a question, for example, let's say I'm asking about camping equipment, right? Gemini will automatically surface relevant Walmart products. In other words, let's say, going camping for the first time, what do I need? Not only will it bring it up on the machine, it shows you exactly where it is, how many are in inventory, and it'll package that order up for you so that all you have to do is go to Walmart, walk in the door, get your package, and walk out the door. Now, it doesn't seem like it's much different than like a Publix, but this thing actually gives you examples of what you could use, as opposed to just going to a website and going, I need cucumbers, I need some grits, I need some bacon or whatever. This thing actually, when you just type in, let's say you go in there, waxing my car, it may show you items you never even thought that you would need, saving you a trip from going back and forth. Hardware stores need this when you're doing plumbing projects, because that way you don't have to drive back to the hardware store 15 times.
That'll never stop.
Yeah.
That'll never stop.
But that's exactly what they're doing.
So it's like sponsored search results on steroids.
Yes, exactly what it is. It says customers can link their Walmart accounts to the new AI platform for enhanced personalization. It will store their personal or their purchasing history, combine new items with those already in Walmart or Sam's Club carts, and retain all of their Walmart Plus and Sam's Club information for their memberships. So once you log into that and you use this as a shopping tool, it will be your shopping tool. It'll also offer customers fast delivery with hundreds of thousands of locally curated products that can be delivered under 3 hours or as fast as just 30 minutes. It's going to launch in the United States before being rolled out internationally.
Doesn't sound like a lot of choice.
That's the thing. I mean, I do, as a guy who, like, during Christmas, like, if I have, let's say I have to go into Target, right? And I go into Target and I'm looking for, let's say, a book, some socks, and, like, some drinks. I walk into Target, I go to where the socks are, I go to where the book is, and I go to where the drinks are. I put that in my cart, and I walk out the door. I do not peruse if I have a plan.
I do not pay either.
Right.
My name is Jim Colbert.
And this thing allows you to get in and experience purchases around what you're looking for. And I think it is kind of a cool thing, because if I type in, like, and this is a perfect example. I mean, this is Walmart, but let's say I'm working on my car. And I type in, I need to replace this particular part, right? And it says, and it brings up, yes, we have your part. Do you also know you need this? Yeah. Like that project may have
a gasket for that?
Yeah, that project may have 2 other things that goes with it, but you don't know that because all you're looking for is the one part. It's actually telling you that part usually, that purchase usually coincides with 2 other purchases.
You kind of loosely see that on Amazon currently. Like when you purchase something, it says, other people who've searched for this also purchase this, this, and this.
Right, I do see that, But this application is specifically for shopping at Walmart, where it can actually tell you what they have, what they don't have, and it'll help you isolate where you need to go, I think maybe more than others.
I don't hate it.
Yeah, I don't hate it either. I hate that I don't hate it, but I don't hate it. It says the retail sector will be watching closely as Walmart and Google attempt to further integrate agentic commerce. Wow, I've never seen that word yet. A model where conversational AI can drive direct sales transactions.
So, Jim, you were asking, I think, a week or 2 ago, or maybe it was before the break, of how is it gonna, how will AI be monetized? This is just another example.
Sure, yeah.
Of a partnership between Google and Walmart.
And you're right. And I know from behind the scenes, because my wife's company has done business with Walmart for years, and we know how they operate. One of the one of the biggest...
They'll beat you down.
One of the biggest sticks in their craw, one of the biggest problems that Google has right now that they can't stand internally is they're getting their asses kicked online retail by Amazon. They have been firing bullet after bullet trying to find out a way to dig into that percentage.
You mean Walmart, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
of Amazon sales because they were slow rolling
late
out
to the game.
And they saw how far and how quickly they got behind, and they started panicking a little bit. And it's weird to say the largest retailer on planet Earth is panicking, but they are.
Yeah.
And they need a way to compete with Amazon, the ability to deliver the products easily, the ability to get to those products easily, and the ability to kind of let their customer know that Walmart can be trusted to get everything they need. You, quote, don't have to go to Amazon to find this type scenario. And if it rolls out, it looks like all the people that have looked at the plan thinks that there's a possibility if they do it correctly, it could work. Because people have brand recognition with Walmart. They already know. Like you can't go to an Amazon retail spot. I mean, if something goes wrong, you can still go to Walmart and walk in their store. Yeah, and there's a connection there that's hard to explain.
Ooh, imagine if you could people watch at Amazon like you can at Walmart.
Get out of here. All right, 407-916-1041. It's Only Money next.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
Here's the limited amount I know about earthquakes, okay? I believe this is right. But I think it matters a lot how deep the earthquake was. I could be wrong, but I
feel
think
it more if it's deeper.
I think
sex reference.
Yeah, I think so.
The News Junkie. Weekdays at 11 on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
You're going to be pumping the brakes on I-4 getting through the city near that 408 interchange. On 408 eastbound at Severin Boulevard, there's a crash off to the shoulder getting cleared up. It's stop and go on I-4 westbound getting through that World Drive area before State Road 429. There's an accident off to the shoulder getting cleared up there as well. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com.
Hi, I'm Kyle from Blindster. I started Blindster in my garage back in 2010. Since then, we've sold millions of custom blinds, shades, and shutters nationwide. Our blinds are DIY friendly, guaranteed to fit, and always cheaper than big box stores. Blindster.com.
Guys, the new year is the perfect time to refresh your home with Benjamin Moore paint at Tools Ace Hardware. You can discover thousands of Benjamin Moore colors, including that brand new 2026 color of the year, Silhouette. And in Tools Ace Hardware, their knowledgeable associates are ready to help one-on-one with your next paint project. And guys, let me tell you, they have it all. I bought many rollers and brushes and drop cloths and everything else you need from Tools. You can do the same thing. Simply visit one of Tools Ace Hardware's 14 Central Florida locations or easily shop online at acehardware.com. Get that convenient in-store pickup or local delivery, and they'll do that even for paint. It's Tools Ace Hardware, your local helpful place.
My name is Maria. Okay, I lied. It's Mary. But I'm feeling more European after my European-style holiday on MSC Cruises. The restaurants, nightlife and shops in La Galleria. And of course, American touches, like a sports bar and water slides. Bellissimo. Okay, this is a problem.
Book now and cruise from $199 plus up to $500 onboard credit and kids sail free. MSC Cruises. Let's holiday. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
Hey, Russ Rollins here. Guys, you know what? If your T is low, you got low testosterone, it's time to get your edge back with Red Mountain Weight Loss. And if you get Red Mountain Weight Loss and get on testosterone therapy, they're going to give you 1 month of a GLP-1 weight loss medication for absolutely free. That's a $299 value. Hey man, it's worth it. If you're getting older, it doesn't mean that you got to, feel old. Prescription testosterone restores your get up and go and it'll have you feeling like you're 20 again. Gain more muscle and less effort in the gym. You're going to feel better, you're going to sleep better, and you're going to love a little bit better, if you know what I mean. It's Red Mountain Weight Loss. Don't be fooled. Nothing boosts testosterone like actual testosterone. It's a game changer, and you're going to look better and you're going to lose weight. And remember, you get a combo of testosterone and a GLP-1. It will burn that belly fat, and you're going to get ripped. So this month, get your free GLP-1 medication, a $299 value when you start testosterone therapy only at Red Mountain Weight Loss. Book your video appointment today. Go to redmountainweightloss.com or dial #250 on your phone and say the keyword Red Mountain.
I was
what's going on, guys? It's Angel from the Monsters. Are you looking for fresh pasta? The Neapolitan-style pizza, you know, the Neapolitan-style with the 00 flour and the perfect leopard charring. Come check out Antica Woodfire Pizza and Market in Altamont Springs. Come see why Antica was voted Best Altamont Springs Restaurant in 2025 by the Orlando Weekly. Come for their $10 Tuesdays and get a margarita pizza for just $10 on a Tuesday. Or join us for Wine Down Wednesday with half-price wine at dinner on Wednesdays. Antica Woodfire Pizza and Market in Altamont Springs. Just put Antica, A-N-T-I-C-A, Pizzeria in your phone's map to get the freshest pasta in Altamont Springs.
Reward yourself or someone else with a luxury pre-owned Rolex from International Diamond Center.
They're in pristine condition. Everything's been authenticated.
That's IDC's Brian LeClaire, who scours the world to find the highest quality Rolex timepieces. Immaculate, well cared for, flawless.
You're going to find that the quality and overall condition of the watches looks very much mint, the way that you'd want it. You're not going to see the difference when you shop at IDC between the ones that you'd get at your authorized dealer and what we have here.
And unlike the authorized Rolex dealers, IDC has all the models you want ready for purchase.
You want a Pepsi? We've got it. You want a Batman? We've got it. You want a Sprite? We've got it. You want a Bruce Wayne? We've got it. You want a Submariner All Gold? We've got it.
Exquisite pre-owned Rolex watches at the best prices you'll find anywhere.
We know what the pricing looks like in the marketplace around us, and we know that we completely obliterate the competition when it comes to the pricing.
Find the Rolex of your dreams today at International Diamond Center, Altamont Springs, Waterford Lakes, and Mall at Millennia.
I'm worth a lot more.
I'm worth a lot more.
I'm worth more.
You know what? You're right. And we want to pay more at Give Me the VIN, because good cars are worth more, and so are you. For top price, trust, and ease of transaction, GiveMeTheVIN.com, America's best car buyer.
Pizza's here.
Oh, great. I'd love some, but I'm worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose, oily stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
The football postseason lives on iHeartRadio.
Here we go. 20, 15, 10, heading to the goal line. Touchdown, Denver.
From the official NFL Podcast Network.
Welcome to NFL Daily.
Fox Sports Radio.
Sam Darnold is going to have to prove to all of us in a big game he can play big.
Or local stations that bring you the games live.
It's knocked away and it's intercepted.
iHeartRadio brings you all of it. Just open the iHeartRadio app and search football to dive in.
Radio 104.1.
Now back to the Jim Colbert Show.
Happy birthday, Deb. Jim, the Phoenix Horns were the main horn section of Earth, Wind and Fire. They did a lot of work for Phil Collins on one of his hit albums.
You're correct.
You guys have a great day. Have many, many more, Deb.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Happy birthday. Hey, about wife's driving, well, needless to say, how she drives. I was Brazilian. This probably getaway driving some Pablo.
Yeah.
Huh?
I don't know.
Hey, Deb. This is Donna calling from Brevard. Wishing you a happy, happy birthday. And
Thank
many,
you.
many more. I hope you and Chris have a wonderful evening.
Don't say his
Bye.
name.
Hey, Deb, Soul Man again. Didn't know it was your birthday when I left that last talkback. Happy birthday. Feliz cumpleaños a ti, feliz cumpleaños a ti, feliz cumpleaños a Deb, feliz cumpleaños a ti,
Muchas
y mucho
gracias.
más.
Ay, que muchas gracias por todo.
Welcome back to Roomba.
100.3 FM.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. 6 o'clock keyword is friend, F-R-I-E-N-D. Go to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well.
Hi there.
Let's do It's Only Money.
Helping people passionate about planning for their future rise above investment myths to build real wealth.
Isn't that really just common sense financial advice?
Both. Oh, okay. It's only money with Scott Brown from Edgewater Family Wealth.
Sitting in today is Bratcher Brown. Give it up, good laugh for Bratcher Brown.
I'm just thinking how insane it would be if Scott Brown sounded like that guy. You come into the office and that's what he's telling you.
One more visit. I think we need a new intro with Bratcher's.
Yeah, maybe we have to.
He's one
Scratch it
vacation
out.
away.
Little record scratch.
Yeah.
How's it going, buddy?
Fantastic.
Bratcher Brown with Edgewater Family Wealth, EdgewaterFamilyWealth.com, right there in College Park. Been there for 38 years plus, actually.
Yeah.
Fiduciaries here in Central Florida, making sure that you make the right decisions as you enter your retirement area, or just manage your money portfolio so that you can guarantee that you have some money to spend as you get a little bit older and enjoy your life.
That's the idea.
Nothing wrong with that?
I don't think so.
Absolutely. How's your week been, bub?
Good. Busy. Very busy.
Yeah, we haven't seen you since New Year's. Did you have a good time for New Year's?
Yeah. I was back.
You were here last week, were you not?
Yeah. Busy week.
Good time. Very nice. Yeah. All right. So what happens is these guys come in and kind of give us some things that they want to talk about and that they think will affect your life positively, and we get to those pretty quickly. And the one right off rip, I actually was going to ask you if you typed it in correctly, because it didn't hit me the right way, but I think you have it right. It says, is giving money to a financial advisor better than your 401k? In other words, what you're asking is, will you guys out earn what my 401k does if I decided to go, it's all yours now?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And rephrasing it. So, and I brought this up because it's not an uncommon thing that happens, and I'll try to paint this picture accurately, and hopefully I'm not stereotyping in that. I feel like this is more common with women than it is for men, in that women behaviorally, I find, are way better savers.
Yes.
However, I think with that comes, I don't want to do this incorrectly, and because investments can sometimes be intimidating, right? The language surrounding it, everything about it is by design, I think, made to be intimidating, making the bar to entry a little higher than it probably should be. You get women sometimes who are in their late 40s or 50s who are sitting on a lot of cash and suddenly feel like they're behind, and now that should be an investment,
right? Yeah.
Instead of cash.
Yeah.
And so they come to somebody like myself and say, I have all this cash. Will you take it?
I've never said that.
Yeah.
That's weird. I keep waiting for you to say it too. And so the conversation becomes, okay, well, what will I do with it if I take this money as the advisor? Is that the best thing for you? And many of them are not maxing out their 401ks. And one of the benefits to a 401k is immediately, in one way, shape, or form, is a tax advantage that I, as an advisor, cannot offer you, at least to that same dollar amount.
Right.
You have higher contribution limits. You can put in excess of $20,000 into your 401k. With me, with your personal account, you're limited somewhere between $7,500 to $8,500 a year in terms of what I can give you in tax benefit. So I desperately want the answer to be, you should give me all your money. That's the best thing to do. However, in a lot of these cases, the places they should be starting is their 401k, because, one, I can't promise you I'm going to return anything.
Right, yeah.
Right? But I can promise you that tax benefit exists outside of my office.
Let me ask you something interesting, because I'm in that world where in the next couple of years, I'm going to start deciding, where and what I'm going to do for the remainder of my existence and stuff.
Yeah, it's a simple decision.
Yeah, very easy decision. Actually, I heard something very interesting. I texted your dad about this, and I said, I heard one of the most unique things. I said, most people don't retire to something, they just retire from something.
Yes.
And how valuable it is to have a plan to retire to, not just I'm going to stop working. Mm-hmm. And I do have a plan. I have an idea what I want to do after I do radio here.
What would that be?
I'm going to teach golf more than likely.
Okay.
I'm going to get a PGA, what they call a PGA
membership
card, become a member of the PGA.
Absolutely.
And then teach golf, probably privately, to give lessons.
Yeah.
I have a knack for it. I've gotten a couple of my friends in pretty good shape to play.
You've shared your handicap with me. I think that's fitting.
Well, I mean, it's one of those things that I really enjoy being there. I enjoy being on the golf course. I enjoy working with people. I enjoy watching people have the epiphany when they do something right with their swing, because if you play the game, you understand how valuable that can be.
I've seen Scott Brown swing. He's probably listening right now. He'll give you some money.
So my whole thing is when, regardless of the number, right? Because every number is going to be the same.
Yeah.
I might have this amount of money at this age.
Yep.
Somebody may have more money at that age or less money at that age. Have you guys broken it down to when you take over somebody? Is it an age thing? Like at 65, you ought to seek your advice?
It's a value thing.
Or or is it at a certain amount of money? If I have when I get $1 million, should I come see you? Or 800,000 or 500,000?
No, it's a can I provide more value to you than you can on your own? Most likely is the conversation we're having, and that's not a dollar amount.
Right.
For some people are extremely educated in terms of what we do and are up to speed on all of it, and they come to us to see if we know something they don't. And if the case is no, then why give me your money?
Right,
why pay me? At least, unless it's a matter of, hey, I just don't like spending my time doing this thing. That I understand. There are people like that. But no, it's a matter of value. And again, the example I'm using is somebody came to us with essentially, they had a lot of cash. They said, should I give you this $80,000 was the conversation. And I said, well, are you maxing out your 401k? No, not even close. Right. And I said, well, look. The performance is the performance. It's a commodity that you can get it anywhere. I can't offer you the tax benefit today, right? And he said, so you're telling me that the smartest thing I can do is not give you my money and not pay you? And I said, unfortunately, that is the conversation we are having.
Do you find people find more trust in you when you say things like that to them? I mean, do they come back when you say stuff like that?
I would guess that somebody, if in 5-10 years when they actually get closer to retirement and hopefully have taken that advice and gotten all the tax benefits, et cetera,
right, yeah,
would then at least sit back down. And that's what I urge a lot of these people to do is say, I cannot, and I know I've said this on here before, but I cannot justify you paying me, and you will figure that out sooner than later, and you will leave, and you will be a client for a short while, and that will be the end of our relationship. So many of these people, I say, here's what I would do. I'll send you an email. It's step by step, says, hey, for the next year, I think you should do these things.
Sure.
If in a year something changes or you just want to revisit it, come back and we'll do this again.
Yeah, right on. Talking to Bradshaw Brown from Edgewater Family Wealth, edgewaterfamilywealth.com. We'll tell you more about those guys a little bit later and how you can get some free information that can really change the way you look at your finances as well. It says here, what do people get wrong when they are trying to calculate their, quote, number for retirement? Kind of like what I was just asking you about. I didn't even read that second question before I asked that. I didn't mean to skip line there.
That's okay. I knew you were going to ask me that.
One of the things that we do get quite a few questions about as people kind of in their mid 50s, kind of entering that, going into their 60s, realizing the magic number for them, maybe 67 years old, if they want to get there before they kind of start claiming their Social Security benefit.
Right.
And that number is an interesting thing because that is more than likely one of the number one questions that we get asked here. Hey,
I
look,
get asked.
I have this much. Yep. Should I be with you guys?
Yeah.
And that is a difficult question to answer.
Yeah. I mean, in terms of the number you should have to be with us, again, that's a value conversation. A lot of people, their number, when they think of the number is, and somebody just asked me at dinner, like, what's the retirement number? In terms of what's the dollar amount I got to have? And
you see a lot of social media stuff about that.
Yeah, and I get that. But I find that the two things that people probably miscalculate more often than not is, one, how much they're going to spend in terms of they go, well, I won't have the mortgage anymore, so that, that expense will go away, and I'll own the car at that point, so that expense will go away. But what they're not factoring in is you're going to have a lot of time on your hands, and you will find new and exciting ways to spend money in a way you have not previously. So, the expenses that are going away, things like the mortgage and the car payment, whatever it may be, I say keep the number as is, because I'm going to assume you're going to spend that money, hopefully in a way that brings you some type of fulfillment in retirement.
Right.
The second one is inflation. People go, oh, well, I spend 50, 60, 70, 80, whatever it is, $1,000 a year. And then in their mind, they go, well, I just got to spend that every single year. Okay, maybe, but inflation does not go away. Even in good times, inflation does not go away. So if your number is $80,000, 10 years from now, if you spend $80,000, you're going to find that your lifestyle looks noticeably different.
Way different.
Right. And so that has to be part of your calculation with your number.
Yeah.
I find that most 401k calculators struggle to include that part in the conversation.
Right, and that's where a giant advantage coming to you guys like that, because you can kind of get all the minutia out of there and kind of figure, from your fee to all of that other things.
Sure.
You could get the out the door number of what you're looking to do.
Yep.
And, we've talked about this with Scott a billion times, and I do believe it is the most important thing as you approach that age is to figure out what you are going to do after the fact.
Yep.
If you don't come in with a plan, if you just come in and go, I'm retiring, I don't want to work anymore, blah, 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 that is a much different plan than I'm going to come in, I want to retire from this particular career, but I do want to move into another career. Here's what that is probably going to pay, blah, 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 move forward.
Yeah. Yeah, and planning for all of the scenarios. That's the thing, is it's not, okay, you tell me exactly what you want to do, and I'm going to give you one shot at this.
Right, yeah.
Don't get it wrong, right? It's okay, here's scenario A? What if you go part-time instead of retiring at this age? Okay, what if you stop for 3 years, but then, you make 10 grand on the side after that, right? And those are all conversations that can happen. And as I've told everybody who's walked into our office, nobody has come in here and said, here's my plan, and then 5 years later come back and said, and it looks exactly like I thought it would.
Nailed it.
Yeah, step by step is exactly how you said it would happen.
Yeah, that has not occurred.
Yeah, very interesting, man. 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Talking to Bratcher Brown from Edgewater Family Wealth. That's edgewaterfamilywealth.com. I know when you go to the website, you can make a consultation to talk with one of you guys, but you do take phone calls, do you not?
We do, and people do call in.
If somebody just had a question from something they've heard today.
Mm-hmm. Yep, absolutely. And, again, we do have clients that we do service, and that does take up some of our time, so we're not always immediately available, but I promise I will call you back. At least within a couple of days, usually. Yeah. That is a busy time right now, so we will get around to it.
Yeah, Jack, do you have a plan after you are done with the radio career?
Yeah.
You have what you want to do?
Not stop working, and then make sure I have some money set aside for gambling.
Yeah, gambling, right, for gambling. Deb, do you have a plan after radio career's done?
Not really. I don't think I'd be very good with retirement.
Oh, really?
I don't.
Well, your mom is that way, right? Your mom literally worked until she couldn't.
Yeah, and now she's got a side hustle.
Right.
So, yeah, I just find that, plus I will never forget meeting an older French doctor who said he would never retire. He'll take more time off. He'll travel more. But he's hated seeing what it's done to his friends, that kind of mental atrophy that kind of happens. You lose touch with technology. You lose touch with a lot. So
you get bored.
You get bored.
You get weird.
Yeah.
You don't talk to people.
Really?
Well, because a lot of people, that is their socialization.
You isolate.
Yeah.
I mean, and this is completely off topic, but there's plenty of research that is showing since COVID times the new hybrid thing and what is done to more closer to my generation in terms of our sociability because of our lack of interaction in person. The same is true of retirement.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Yeah, from the time we started this segment till I met Bratcher, at Edgewater and went over my numbers, I started thinking, what does retirement look like? And I couldn't think of anything that I wanted to do other than continue to work.
Yeah.
And Jim, you nailed it. That one time you said you're not going to stop working.
Yeah, you're not. I just know your personality. Yeah. You work when you're not supposed to be working, and that happens. And I like working as well. But I mean, when you've done something for 33, 34 years, regardless of how fun it is or is not, you just want something else to challenge you.
Well, and even I'll use Scott Brown as an example. Yes, he is in Colorado, and I'm sure he's spent some time on the mountain, but he's not wired to stop. When we wake up in the morning, there it's 5 o'clock in the morning because of the time change. He's already either listening to a podcast about what we do for a living, or he is reading a book, or he's sending his emails. And I don't think for him that retirement is, one day I'll hand this over to the boys, as he would call it, and walk away from this forever. Right. It's not like that.
Social media made your job more difficult?
In terms of the amount of information people bring to us now, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But do you find that once you sift them through what they see online, that they actually maybe trust you guys a little bit more once you kind of show them the light, like, hey, look, I can understand why that person says that, but you also have to understand that person's trying to sell you something or whatever. Do you find that it offers more clarity once you're able to explain it to them?
I think so. A big part of our job, at least as what I view as our responsibility, is to educate. We do a lot of events throughout the year. We actually have one coming up in just over a week. We have 100 clients out to a dinner. And some of that is to look at the year in review and the year going forward, but a lot of it is centered around education. We'll do Third Thursdays where we have some people in for meat and cheese and wine and whatever, clients, and say, hey, here's what we've been talking about internally, and now we're having a discussion for you guys. Because the more educated a client is, the more empowered they become, the better questions they can ask. It increases transparency between us and them.
Yes.
If we are the people who bring clients into a room and throw out a bunch of jargon and say, well, this portfolio is quite optimized because the Sharpe ratio versus the PE, which we all obviously
that's a red flag scenario.
Well, and I feel it's people trying to intimidate you out of the conversation so you can't say, what is it you actually do?
Right, yeah. Yeah, that's a weird question to answer sometimes.
It can be, but I like to think that we can always point to, hey, here's where we're providing the value, and here's the actual dollars that it equates to.
Yeah, it's EdgewaterFamilyWealth.com. You can go to a pull-down bar there, make a consultation. You can call these guys as well. You can also download free books. He's got a book called I Got a Guy that is a guide to help you finding a financial advisor. It may not even be them, but you can do that. And then what?
I thought that was a book if you have to get rid of a body. I got a guy.
Yeah. And the other one is
Jersey.
I've Never Met Anybody Rich.
Yep.
And you can get both of those. Both of those books are absolutely free. You can download them right there on the website. And then again, if you want to get some more information, a little bit deeper dive, just call these guys. Set up an appointment. They'll gladly roll through your account. They're not going to look down their nose at you. They've seen every iteration of portfolios.
I've had every call from, hey, I'm thinking about refinancing my mortgage, to how do I make sure my kid never runs out of money?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And you guys have answers, or at least a plan for a lot of that.
Yeah, we can have those
cool.
conversations.
Let your kids worry about themselves.
Always good seeing you, Big Dog.
Amen.
Likewise.
There we are. Deb, what do you get for news?
All right, a Seminole County couple proves why you should need a license to become a parent.
Oh, I had that story today. My God Almighty.
A court. I vacillated between it, but it is a.
Yeah.
A court challenge against alligator Alcatraz has been dropped, and tickets to the college football championships are pricey. We'll talk about that next during You Heard It Here First.
All right, let's take a little break. We'll come back and get Deb's news and get the hell out of here on a Tuesday.
Woohoo.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Tuesday is shaping up to be a bit warmer than how our work week started. Hi there, I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist TJ Springer. Enjoy it while we have it, because we're tracking a big cool down for late week. As we progress through tonight, temperatures remain mild and above normal, only getting into the middle to upper 50s across the Orlando metro. A little cooler to the northwest. Could have a couple of showers as well as the stalled front to our south starts to lift back to the north. For our Wednesday, chances for rain go up a bit as that trend continues. Some hit or miss showers possible. Not a lot of sunshine, not a washout, but pretty gray with highs topping out in the mid to upper 60s. Then the cold front moves through for our Thursday and temperatures plummet. We'll be waking up to wind chills in the 20s Friday morning. From the Fox 35 Storm Center, I'm meteorologist TJ Springer.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com.
Hi, I'm Kyle from Blindster. I started Blindster in my garage back in 2010. Since then, we've sold millions of custom blinds, shades, and shutters nationwide. Our blinds are DIY friendly, guaranteed to fit, and always cheaper than big box stores. Blindster.com.
Guys, here in Central Florida, mega important that you have an AC company that works perfectly for you every single time. That is Mills Air. And look, man, there is no question. Central Florida is a roller coaster ride when it comes to the weather. Saturday was 83 degrees. Tomorrow, it's going to be like 50. And then Thursday, it's going to be like 50. Man, if you don't have an AC company that knows how to deal with this fluctuating weather, you are in bad shape. That is one of the main reasons I stick with Mills Air. It's that 30 years of experience here in Central Florida, keeping you and your family comfortable. And their techs can service any brand out there. Don't worry about what kind of AC you have. They can repair it. But check this out. If you do need a new unit, Mills Air is a Carrier Factory authorized dealer. That's important. It could get you up to $1,275 in rebates towards a brand new Carrier unit. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier and certainly turn to family-owned and operated Mills Air. Call these guys today. It's 407-277-1159. Find them online easily at millsair.com.
Went to the doctor to get checked out. He said, everything's really good. Do want to let you know, though, you are pre-diabetic. And I was like, who isn't, right?
From King of Queens and his comedy specials, Kevin James brings his new tour, Eat the Frog, to Dr. Phillips Center Saturday, January 17th.
Do you have diabetes? He goes, no. But I go, could you get diabetes? He said, I guess so. I go, let me tell you something. You're pre-diabetic.
Don't miss comedian Kevin James live. Tickets on sale now at drphillipscenter.org.
Now that we're getting older, we've been putting more thought into maintaining our health.
We knew the water we drink every day could be filled with contaminants, so
we called Leaf Home Water Solutions.
They came to our home and did a free water test and gave us the analysis right away.
We were shocked at what we saw.
They found heavy metals like iron and copper.
Our own tap water was putting our health at risk, but Leaf Home Water Solutions made it easy to get safer water from every tap and hose. A whole home solution.
They have more than 250 product combinations and designed a system that fits our needs and budget. The installation took less than a day.
With Leaf Home Water Solutions, our water is safer and healthier. When we drink, when we cook, when we shower, even when we garden.
We feel better about our health.
Thanks to Leaf Home Water Solutions.
Schedule your free home water test today at leafhome.com/free and save 15% on all home water treatment systems. That's leafhome.com/free for your free home water test and 15% off. leafhome.com/free.
Eligibility and results may vary. If you're on Medicare and living in the Orlando area, getting great dental care doesn't have to be confusing or expensive. Sage Dental is here to help you understand your Medicare benefits and make your care as simple and affordable as possible. Whether you need a routine cleaning or advanced care like implants, crowns, oral surgery, or custom dentures, Sage Dental brings all your dental needs conveniently together under one roof. At Sage, we use the latest in dental innovation, including minimally invasive techniques for more comfort and faster healing. Need a crown? Sage can create same-day custom crowns right in our office. In addition to Medicare, we accept most insurance plans. No insurance? Our Sage Care Plus plan can save you up to 65% on general or specialty dental care. Sage Dental, leading with innovation centered on your care. Same-day appointments available. Call 800-218-8877. 800-218-8877. That's 800-218-8877.
We're hiring at A1 Garage Doors. No experience? No problem. We provide full training, a brand new van, top-of-the-line tools, a gas card, and steady jobs with weekly pay. This isn't just a job. It's a career with real growth, great pay, and job security. Our team members go from training to 6 figures, and we're ready to help you do the same. Don't wait. Apply now at a1garage.com/careers.
A1garage.com. A1 from day one.
You made it through the holidays, but that constant sniffle might be more than just a cold. Trouble breathing, allergies, sinus infections? That's where Aspire Allergy and Sinus comes in. You're busy, and who has time for allergy testing and weekly shots? At Aspire, we make it easy with same-day results and a personalized treatment plan built just for you. Skip the meds that only mask symptoms. Aspire offers real solutions so you can breathe easier and feel better for good. Visit AspireAllergy.com to schedule your appointment. That's AspireAllergy.com.
Hey girl, are you looking for your new favorite lip gloss? Well, I've got it for you. Maybelline Lifter Gloss is definitely it. Maybelline anything always hits. I absolutely love Maybelline and I've used it for years. In particular, the Maybelline Lifter Gloss has no sticky feel. It's super hydrating. Yes, that shine is on point. You can get it at your local Dollar General. And while you're there, you might as well pick me up one too. Okay, don't forget Maybelline Lifter Gloss.
As a mom, comforting my family is what I do best. Vicks Vapor Stick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks vapors in an easy-to-apply stick, and it dries fast, so there's no mess. I use it to comfort myself and my family.
Thanks, Mom.
Vicks Vapo Stick, soothing comfort for the whole family. And try Vicks Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks vapors when you need more comfort for yourself. Use as directed.
This earful of real radio is brought to you by JustCallMo.com.
Injured on the go? JustCallMo.com.
Stay tuned to the Jim Colbert Show as we demonstrate our attitude of gratitude. Our thank you segment is sponsored by Life Imaging FLA. Now open. Call pound 250 keyword heart scan.
Our friends at TK Law want to remind us to look ahead. We will look ahead tomorrow on Real Radio. Ray Trenley from TK Law will join the Monsters for his segment at 9. Also, Amber Nova expected to be in as she prepares for her big match, the Monster Wrestling Night this Friday night down in Winter Haven. Ladies and gentlemen, all happening tomorrow on the Monsters. Check it out. When it comes time to look ahead for you and your family, your estate plan, your will, trust the team at TK Law. You find them online at onefirmforlife.com. That's onefirmforlife.com.
To the Jim Colbert Show.
Yesterday's JCS question of the day. How many people will leave birthday messages for Deb in their talkback tomorrow? If you didn't take the over, you're an idiot. Happy birthday, Deb.
Thank you.
JCS crew. Obviously, this shout out goes
Flexi.
to Deb. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Fellow Capricorn. I'm kind of still celebrating mine. We got a couple of friends coming in. We're heading to Vero Beach for like 4 days, so
Nice.
that should be fun.
Nice.
But enjoy your weekend. Smoke them if you got them. That's what I'm saying. So I kind of drive my wife crazy when I drive. So that should be fun this weekend when we head down.
Yeah.
All right, you guys have a good day.
See you, buddy.
Hey Deb, happy birthday from your old pal Mikey P. I hope you have a wonderful day. Always thinking about you. Love hearing you on the air. And I hope you have a great rest of the day.
Thank you, Mikey.
Miss Deb.
Oh, Jesus.
Your favorite fan, Stan. I've never been a bragger, but y'all know I'm from Alabama and I got an advanced diploma. I'd like to be the first to tell you, ma'am, Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad.
Merry Christmas to you, too. Yeah, that one made Bratcher Brown sit up straight, man. He heard that. Oh.
Yeah.
And that was,
Sling Blade calling you.
is that the Gimp from Pulp Fiction?
The minute he did that, I texted my wife to change the house code and then loaded my gun. Straight up.
Thank you for the birthday wishes.
All right, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here.
Word.
Bratcher Brown still hanging out.
Hey.
Thanks, Bratch. Always good seeing you, big dog.
Thank you.
It's Only Money, brought to you by the guys over at Edgewater Family Wealth, edgewaterfamilywealth.com. Like we've said a couple times, you can slide onto the website, make yourself a consultation. If you have any questions about your portfolio or where you're going or your retirement, these guys will be glad to answer some of those. And like Bratcher said, we do have some things coming up a little bit later this year. They'll have some live events where you can go and actually have lunch and listen to Scott, maybe learn how to help you. We've had a lot of people go to those things, and a number of people have texted us and said it just changed the way they looked at managing their own money. So just keep listening. We'll give you those dates as they show up.
Yeah, we will.
Scott will be back with us next Thursday for sure. All right, let's get some news.
Or next Tuesday.
Yeah, or next Tuesday. My apologies. I'm covering my boobs because I'm cold.
It's time for You Heard It Here First on The Jim Colbert Show.
I'm not.
The news is so supple.
Yeah. Well, just give me a second. All right, 2 Stanford parents are accused of child neglect after their 5-month-old twins were hospitalized for malnourishment. Seminole County detectives say the twins weighed less than 6 pounds each and were severely dehydrated. Bones were showing their stomachs were sunken in.
How old?
5 months old.
Oh, God almighty.
Jeez.
The babies were born prematurely, and doctors say they needed to get more formula as they grew. Detectives said they didn't find any cans of baby formula, even empty baby bottles, when they investigated the couple's RV. 24-year-old Leroy Summersall and 23-year-old Madison Smith are each facing 2 counts of child neglect with great bodily harm.
Yeah, don't worry about your RV, guys. You're going to see that for a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, there's another case. I thought you were talking about the other story where the guy just found 2 wandering toddlers
in the middle of the
middle of
road.
the road because the grandparents left the gate open and they just wandered out in the middle of the highway.
Yeah, no, You need some chlorine in your gene pool.
Yes. Free range, baby.
Yeah.
And an immigrant detainee at Alligator Alcatraz wants to be removed from the United States. The decision ends one of the court challenges against the Florida Everglades Detention Center. The detainee, identified only as M.A., will soon return to Chile. His lawsuit claimed that state agencies and contractors had no authority to operate the facility. It has faced multiple legal challenges, especially related to environmental impact concerns. And then also in South Florida, the upcoming college football championship game in Miami Gardens on Monday is set to be the most expensive in history. The Hurricanes will be playing in their home stadium against the undefeated Indiana Hoosiers. Ticket prices started about what?
$1,500.
Jack?
2,000.
Bratcher, you want to take a guess?
I'll go 12.
How about 3,000?
God almighty. God
Some
almighty.
seats.
That's like World Cup.
See, you have to think about your retirement plans. If you, if you plan to go to national championship games, World Cup soccer,
Yeah, Bratcher
any
can
sporting event, you gotta leave a lot of padding in.
I don't do much planning for Miami fans.
And here's why.
Good for you.
Because some seats near the benches are going for as much as
Oh, my God. Well, I guess 8?
10?
$500,000?
50 grand.
God almighty.
For a college football championship game. Now, the game will take place on Monday, January 19th at Hard Rock Stadium. Save yourself the cash. It will be broadcast on ESPN.
Yeah, it is the only stadium with a cocaine booth. So,
and you heard it here first on the Jim Colbert Show.
Thanks, Deb. Appreciate that very much. Jack, question of the day?
Oh, yeah. From our YouTube chat, we post who is the better driver, you or your partner.
I say most people who said it was their partner has access to their phone.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I will say that most people say they are. I'll go 75% say that they are the best driver.
83%.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Claim the title.
Oh, man. All right, very good. All right, coming up tomorrow, Animal House.
You've got Christian Burford with the Care Foundation coming
Very
in.
nice. We'll also talk to Scott Maxwell tomorrow. He's going to call him out. We'll talk to Scott about everything happening in his life. What else we have tomorrow? Let's see. We'll have Ross Thoughts tomorrow as well. And a special guest will be in tomorrow. Brian Grimes is going to join us tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
So we'll be doing that as
Is
you
this
take
your-
some time off.
Is this your first chance?
Second time with Brian.
Okay.
Second time with
All
Brian. So
right.
it's going to be a good time.
And he couldn't wait to come back.
Yeah.
I bet.
Happy birthday, Deb.
Thank you.
Have yourself a wonderful couple days off.
Thank you guys for the cake, the
You got it,
presents,
of
the
course.
balloons. I
You're-
really appreciate
You're the greatest.
it.
We love you dearly.
Thank you so much.
All right, let's get out of here, Jack. What do you say?
Let's do it.
Well, I have some other thank yous, but I'm going to do that real quick. We want to thank Bratcher Brown with Edgewater Family Wealth.
Thank you.
Also want to thank Seminole County Commissioner Amy Lockhart. I want to say congratulations again to Lisa for that $25 gift certificate to Frogger's Grill and Bar. And last but never least, Sam Bone and Candace Rich for running our YouTube chat.
Thanks, guys. We appreciate it very much. On behalf of Deb, Jack, and Bratcher, I'm Jim. We follow News Junkie. They follow the Monsters in the Morning after us. It's Tom and Dan with the Corporate Time and our friends from Real Laughs. We'll see you tomorrow at 3 for more of the Jim Colbert Show. Until then, have yourself a fantastic Tuesday evening.
See you hump day. Bye.
But I still love you.
If you missed any part of today's show, check out the Jim Colbert Show on demand. And for highlighted feature segments, listen to the Jim Colbert Show The Goods. Both are available for free on the iHeartRadio app.
A Corporate Time with Tom and Dan is coming up next on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Expect to pump the brakes tonight on I-4 westbound from World Drive through that Champions Gate area. There's slowdowns getting through the city on I-4 near that 408 interchange. On 408 eastbound at Severin Boulevard, there's a crash getting cleared up off to the shoulder. And all lanes are blocked on State Road 434 eastbound at the Greenway. Emergency crews are clearing up a crash there. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James.
This report is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Sounds kind of like the starting bell to